On 1st of August 2024, the Inspector of Schools instructed the head of the institution to present in the office of the Inspector of Schools for some urgent works. Now, when we inquired, we came to know that urgent works is largely regarding the documents verification. Now, after completion of the documents verification, the Inspector of School prepared a list that Lordship will find at Annexure 6, page 22. So this time, after verification of all the particulars, the name of the petitioner is left out. Now, why the name of the petitioner is left out? No reason is assigned and opportunity also not given. So thereafter, I inquired in the office of the Inspector of Schools and accordingly submitted representation that yet to be disposed of. Now, Lordship may kindly have the rule, 2018 rules, as you Lordship aware. Lordship, it is a three-tier scrutiny committee. The first one is Inspector of Schools. His duty is to only call for the particulars and verify the documents. The decision of the Inspector of School is not final. Now, once the verification process is complete, Lordship may kindly have the rule, 2018 rules. Rule 14.
2018.
18. Let's see. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Rule 14.1, kindly see. Recruitment to the post of headmaster, the procedure laid down. The 41 says the post of headmaster of a high school and superintendent of a high madrasa shall be filled up by promotion from the candidates amongst the graduate teacher as per district-wise seniority list on the recommendation of the district selection committee constituted under Rule 16.2. Now here, let's see, as per Rule 16.2, they are yet to constitute the district selection committee. Now this district selection committee that Lordship Rule 16 is consists of 6 members. So far, as per the information in respect of the Nalbari district, there is yet to constitute this district selection committee. Now, once 16.2, Lordship kindly say 16.2. Because on the recommendation of the district selection committee, they will forward the list to the state selection board for its final approval. So that is why I have submitted. It is a three-tier scrutiny committee. First at the level of inspector, then the district selection committee, and finally the state selection board. But here it is a case, the inspector of schools at the primary stage, he dropped out my name. That is my only grievance. For what reason my name is left out from the list of the teachers who is supposed to place before the district selection committee. But the district selection committee, before placing the district selection committee, first you have to constitute the district selection committee. Let's kindly see Rule 16.2. There shall be a district selection committee in each district. For selection of principal headmaster, we are concerned with headmaster, superintendent, postgraduate teacher, graduate teacher, undergraduate teacher, junior assistant, library assistant as follows. Number 1, deputy commissioner. Deputy commissioner of the concerned district or his nominee not below the rank of an additional deputy commissioner, he will be the chairman. Number 1. Number 2, inspector of schools. He is the member secretary. Number 3, one retired principal of the headmaster or an officer under state education service to be nominated by deputy commissioner. Number 4, one principal of a higher secondary or senior secondary school to be nominated by the inspector of schools, school member. Number 5, one headmaster of a high school or superintendent.
Okay.
So, Lordship, without constituting the district selection committee, the inspector of schools at his own will drop out the name of the petition. So that is why
let us see that list.
He's saying that for some urgent works, but when we came to know that urgent work, Lordship kindly come to page 18, Annexure 3. I have enclosed the 11 copy. Sorry, Lordship, page 21. Page 21, Annexure 5. 1st of August 2024. It was addressed to all the head of the institutions. With reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to inform you that the assistant headmaster and assistant teacher, that is the graduate teacher of your schools, copy enclosed at Annexure A, that is Annexure 6, are requested to attend the office of the undersigned on 2nd of August and 3rd of August at 2:45 p.m. or 5 p.m. for an urgent walks. Now, when I inquired after getting this list is Annexure 6, here my name is dropped out. I came to know that there's a documents verification is going on. Now, as to for what reason the inspector of schools has left out my name, that is I know no lordship. So that is why my
You
respectful
belong to which school?
Suradi High School. My school is not here. My school is not here, lordship. Here also I have enclosed the relevant portion of the list up to 128 numbers of schools have been called for, but my school is left out. So at this stage, lordship, notice may go, and since the inspector of school is not the final authority, so let him direction is given to forward my name before the district selection committee until finalization of the selection process.
Let us do one thing.
Lordship.
Yes,
My lord, in this regard, I have to take instruction.
I'll give you a week's time
Yes, my
to
lord.
receive instructions.
Yes.
After that, I'll pass orders. Let
Yes.
him get the instructions.
And then status quo in similar order, you lordship already passed status quo to be maintained.
That order may be as per my information, process has been over, my lord. So I have to take
If-
It cannot be lordship. Lordship kindly for a moment see this order. You lordship. Status quo
Mr.
is
U. Sharma, then a standing council, secretary education department. Is allowed 1 week time to receive instructions. Is on.
extra copy.
30,
Yes.
Started.
My lord, extra copy may be furnished.
you finish extra copy.
Lordship. That's the same order, the status quo be on. Status quo remain.
Status quo is on, shall be maintained till next week.
Obliged.
My lord, regarding the,
Status quo is on today.
No will be prejudiced lordship by status quo. Deep fuller.
Item 1 of production list for order. Dr. Rajdeep Dutta.
It's also this.
You will find page at 9, my lord. At page 9, the order is here and next. Last para. Instead of assistant professor, associate professor.
My lord, I'm okay with that, my lord, but what had happened is scheduled interview on 22 is for associate professor, assistant professor. And in his case, my lord, he's the lone candidate, so we have to form a special committee for him. We need 14 days time, my lords.
Okay, well, give me the date you have annexed, isn't it?
Page 35 of writ petition. Page 35, down below, table B.
B.
This is Faculty of Fishery Science. All the posts are for assistant professor, my lord. I found this in their website as my name was not reflected. My post was not reflected, so I approached them and they issued the impugn letter, my lord, rejecting my candidature on the ground that I have obtained PhD degree by traditional system, under traditional system.
Okay, fine. Then I will not mention the date.
Whenever the interview is,
We'll
they
communicate him, that can,
initiate them,
that can be.
they will communicate me.
In the I heard Mr.
RM Deccan.
RM Denkal and the council for the applicant. Also heard Mr.
D. Gogoi, my lord.
D. Gogoi, London Standing Council,
Assam Agriculture University.
Assam Agriculture University, for the respondents one and two, and Mr. P.G. Phukat, London Standing Council for the respondent. Stop. By this application, the applicant who is the writ petitioner in WC number 4210 of 2024 is praying for correction of the typographical error that has crept into the order dated 28/2024, passed in WC number uh 4210. Learned counsel for the applicant supports that the applicant had applied for the post of associate
Associate
professor
professor.
in the discipline of aquatic environment management and not assistant professor. However, in the order dated 28/2024, the permission, the petition, the applicant oblique petition is shown however, in the order dated 28/2024, the respondents were directed to permit the petitioner oblique applicant to appear for the post of assistant professor in the discipline of aquatic environment management, scheduled to be held on 22/8/2020. But Mr.
D. Gogoi.
D. Gogoi, London Standing Council, Assam Agriculture, has no objections for the correction of the the typographical error in the order dated 28. He however submits that no date has been fixed for the interview of associate professor in the discipline of aquatic environment management. And therefore, the respondents may be directed to permit the petitioner to appear in the set interview, for the set interview, as and when the date is fixed. It's not far out. This court, after considering the submissions made by the learned counsel for the parties, and also on perusal of the materials, and also on perusal of writ petition 4210/2023, is of the considered opinion that the typographical error has crept into the order 28. Accordingly, the interim order passed on 28/2024 is modified as under. Then you say in the interim, the respondents are directed to permit the petitioner to appear for the post of associate professor in the discipline of aquatic environment management, as and when the respondents fix a date for interview for the said post. Stop. However, the result of the petitioner shall not be declared without the leave of the.
And my lord, they'll notify me, my lord, whenever they'll notify me.
Lord, I'm appealing for respondent 3, my lord, Guwahati University.
I'm deeply obliged.
I guess.
63 of supplementary list. Motion.
My lord, in this case, all the petitioners are, my lord, qualified to be admitted in B.Ed course as per the NCT guidelines, my lord. But what happened in the, my lord, the Guwahati University has issued a notification by which, my lord, they have decided to hold the Guwahati University B.Ed Common Entrance Test 2024-25. And in response to that advertisement, my lord, we have applied.
Where is that notification?
Notification kindly let to look page by annexure 1 at page 22, my lord. Then the second, 23 page, this is the details of the examination, when that will be held, and the last date of applications, issuing date of application, everything is there. And we have submitted application, and accordingly examination was held as per the scheduled date. And after that, result was published. That is, I have annexed the relevant portion where my position has been shown. This is annexed to series, It is started from page 25. The first two pages, one pages, it is a starting page. And from the 26, the all petitioners' positions are there, The petition number 1 is getting the 7,089 position.
How many petitioners are here?
And there were 21 petitioners, out of which 8 petitioners are OBC category and MOBC category, reserve category. I agree with this, the notification that is issued by the Guwahati University, Annexure 3 at page 48, by the respondent number 3 and 2, sorry, by which, Lordship will get at page 48. It is column 1, the cutoff mark to call for the counseling for as follows, This Roman 1 for the unreserved category 90 and for reserved category 80. So, in last year, the cutoff year was 50 and 60. That was for reserved category 50 and the unreserved category 90 as 60. But now this cutoff marks suddenly shoot up to the almost double. Because of that, although otherwise they have fulfilled the cutoff mark the last year, there are also presumption that the same will be the cutoff mark, or might be increased to little extent. But the double almost shoot up to, it is purely arbitrary and illegal. This, as per the NCT guidelines, the minimum requirement for get the admission, they have to score 50% for the general category and the 45 for the reserve category. Then the qualifying examination, that is BA, BSc, BA, whatever, MA, MSc, whatever it may be. But that is the minimum requirement. As per that guidelines, Lordship had page, next page, that is 49. The relevant portion of the guideline I have annexed, This is regarding the norms and standard for Bachelor of Education program leading to the Bachelor of Education. This is B.Ed degree. That is, Lordship will get the 3.2, eligibility. Whereby, the candidates, they are specifically saying that this A, candidate with at least 50% mark either in the bachelor degree or in the master's degree in science, social science, humanity, bachelor's in engineering or technology with specialization in science and mathematics with 50% marks or any other qualification equivalent thereafter are eligible for admission to the program. And the Lordship will come to 3.3, admission procedure. It is no doubt that certain power has been given as per the regulation, The admission shall be made on merit on the basis of the marks obtained in the qualifying examination or in the entrance examination or any other selection process as per the policy of the state government or UT administration or the universities. I am not on dispute on that, They have the power to go for the entrance examination so that some merit list can be prepared. But my grievance is this: whenever the last year, where the students has performs the much better than this year, they are getting more marks. In that time, the cutoff mark was 60 and 50, unreserved for 50 and reserved for 50 and unreserved for 60. And that has been gone to this almost double, 90 and 80. The 80%, this too much, for a reserved category candidate, because all the candidates, they cannot get the same percentage of marks to get the qualifying to as per their cutoff mark. And this the cutoff mark is that required. There should have been some earlier hints that this can be cutoff mark. So that was
What is this annexure 2?
Annexure 2 is we are getting the position in our
Oh,
this.
your position.
Yes, our position. We are qualifying the examination, but because of the cutoff mark, we are now they prevented the getting admission. This is my grievance, At least there should be some reasonable rationality, some conclusion
One.
should be there, conclusion. That is not there. Rationality, what is the rationality in increasing the number? This whatever they are did, this as per their whims and wills. This is my prayer. This at least this should be come down to a little extent. If it is now some candidates is getting 77%, 78,
Yes.
but not even to get the admission because of this cut-off mark, my lord. My simple prayer, my lord. And that will not hamper anybody.
When is the admission?
Admission is the last date of submission is the application from the concerned college and institution. This is on 28th, my lord, this month. So this is the last date on 28th. The all applications should forward to the university by the all affiliated colleges.
On 28th.
28th.
My lord, I take your lordship straight to page 15, my lord, paragraph 8. The fifth line, my lord. Page 15, my lord. Paragraph 8 start from page 14, my lord.
Oh.
The relevant portion is page 15, the fifth line, my lord. University conducted due
1 minute. Fifth line.
fifth line, my lord. Guwahati
Yes,
University
yes.
conducted due B.Ed CET 2024-25, which was held on 14 July 24, and more than 10,000 aspiring students had appeared in the said common entrance test to fulfill their dreams to get admission in B.Ed courses conducted by respondent 1 through its various affiliated colleges and institutions, fulfilling NCT norms and guidelines, but due to fixing of the cutoff marks to call for counseling for unreserved category 90 and reserved category 80 by the notification number so and so dated so and so issued by respondent number 2 has prevented the petitioner to get admission to pursue B.Ed program through various colleges so and so. My lord, now kindly turn to page 49. The NCT regulation.
Yes.
My learned friend just pointed out, my lord. I will skip the other sentences, my lord. 3.3.
Yes.
Admission procedure.
Absolutely.
3.3, my lord. A starting line, my lord. Admission shall be made on merit on the basis of marks obtained in the qualifying examination and or in the entrance examination or any other selection process as per the policy of the state government, union territory, administration, and the university. The admission should be made as per the policy of the university. So, my lord, more than 10,000 candidates are there, and that cutoff marks, it's not a constant, my lord. It might be, my lord, in the last year, it is 60 and 50. Now it is 90 and 80. But it's a policy decision of an academic institution, my lord. And the Supreme Court is clear, my lord, in that UGC versus Neha Anil Bobde case and that Ansika Goel case, and also this K. Bhaskaran case, my lord. If it is against the statute, against any law, then the court interferes. It's a policy decision, my lord. It's only for the counseling, my lord. If one gets through the admission process, my lord, then the counseling says comes, my lord.
So was there a decision taken?
Yes, my lord. It's a admission committee, my lord. I'll have to take further instruction, my lord.
Get the instructions and come back.
My lord.
Because the last date is 28.
28,
We'll have it on 27.
my lord.
On
27,
27, my
can it be on 28, my lord?
No, 28 is
28
the
is
last
last date.
date. No.
Just 27, just opening day, my lord,
Wow.
after this holiday, my lord. Anyway, my lord, on 27.
You have tomorrow, or maybe this holiday, but then the colleges, they will not be having the holiday. University will not be having.
I am not against that policy, my
My
lord.
lord, university is having,
No, if you are not against the policy,
No,
then
no,
why
my
are
lord,
you against
regarding my lord, they have the right to my lord go for the merit common entrance test. But I am with the grievances that my lord shooting up to the marks, my lord, that is
That's
Cartier
why I'm
last year.
saying,
This year. This
that's
is my
why I'm
lord.
saying that
Yes, my
let
lord.
us see the decision.
Yes, yes,
On what criteria.
yes,
it
my
is
lord. Yes.
30 Malda, the top, PG Fukan, and the Kanu Doctor Party.
No submission, my lord.
My presence may be recorded by the NCT.
And
I alum, then the
Respondent
the
three.
council appears for the NCT.
NCT. Most of
and CD.
64.
Matters. Now the petitioners are the Sanskrit teachers of the high schools, my lord. They have been amalgamated from ME school, my lord, and in the process of promotion to the post of headmaster. Initially, their names were included in the list, and subsequently, my lord, the inspector of schools has prepared the list, deleting their names. So they are aggrieved. Otherwise, they are qualified eligible for all for the selection.
Those matters are listed today. Isn't it? We'll
In
take
the
up-
orders.
We'll take up with them. We'll take up this matter.
Age of daily leave, motion.
May I plead your lordship? My lord, the writ petitioner, my lord, he was initially appointed as a grade 4 employee, my lord, of the school, that is Sankardev High School, Nagar Bera, my lord, in 1990, 24/7/1990, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, that appointment order, my lord, page 20, annexure 1, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, the school was provincialized, my lord, on 31/12/1991.
Page.
The initial appointment, my lord, page 20.
Yeah.
And then with provincialization order at page 28. Page 28, my lord. There is a list, my lord, appended at page 29 at serial number 7, my lord. Sankardev High School. I'm sorry, my lord, at page 30, my lord. Page 30. Yes, details is page 30, my lord. So altogether, my lord, 8 teachers, my lord, and 1 employee, grade 4 employee, where the services were, my lord, regularized, my lord, by this order. What happened, my lord? The one Sanskrit teacher, along with the writ petitioner, my lord, they were dropped out. And regarding similar to the writ petitioner, my lord, there were various other drop teachers and drop category of employees, my lord. Together, all of them, my lord, they have filed an writ petition, my lord, that is WPC 415 Civil Rule 1571 1998, Jiban Chandra Deka and others, my lord. So what happened, my lord, the Honorables the Guwahati High Court, my lord, by judgment and order at the 19/2003, that page 35. A common judgment was passed, my lord, regarding the drop teachers and drop employees, my lord. And there were a series of guidelines, my lord, given. My lord may come to page 35, relevant portion, my lord, page 43. So, my lord, these are the guidelines starting from paragraph 6 onwards. So, my lord, primarily on the basis of an affidavit filed with the state government. My lord, that is also reflected in para 4 of this judgment. May I read, my lord, page 42, last paragraph, my lord. Furthermore, in an affidavit filed, the state, while stating that the regulations when made would be prospective, has agreed to give the benefit of previous service rendered for the purpose of pension and retirement dues. And then, my lord, at page 43 onwards, and most relevant, my lord, page 44, that is subclause 6. Clause C, 6, subclause Roman 6, page 44.
That I've seen.
Yes, my lord. All appointments made would be
Yes,
prospective.
yes.
So what happened, Lord, I had also individually, I also filed an application, writ petition, Lord, that is 4794 of 2000. That is also merged with this judgment. And that case details, my lord, I have annexed at page 45. So in view of this judgment, my lord, my writ petition was also disposed of, my lord, directing me my lord, the pensionary benefits to be given, my lord, as per the earlier, my lord, previous record service, my lord. So what happened, my lord? The government, my lord, formed a task force, my lord, and accordingly they were giving, my lord, the appointments phase by phase, my lord. And ultimately my regularization happened on 2016, my lord. That is at page 48. page 48, my lord.
Oh, yes.
So what happened, my lord, after this, my lord, they now, my lord, I have been given, they are saying that, my lord, due to my appointment regularization in 2016, that is post 2005, my lord, regularization, I am to be given, I'm included in a new pension scheme, my lord, not in the old pension scheme. That is their view, my lord. So similarly situated persons, my lord, they have already approached this honorable court by a writ petition, my lord, that is 3662 of 2009, and judgment was delivered on 28/4/2015, page 49, my lord. So in that judgment, my lord, the Honorable High Court has categorically stated that nothing doing, my lord, they have to be given the pensionary benefit as per the old pension scheme, my lord, in terms with the judgment of Jivan Daka and others, my lord. Relevant portion, my lord, page 19, page 51, clause 19, my lord. May I read? In view of the fact that the judgment of the order dated 1/9/2003 has attained finality, and as it has been directed in the direction number 6, that all appointments made would be prospective, but will carry the benefit of past service for purpose of computation of pensionary benefits. I find that the petitioner's service should be counted as per the Assam Service Pension Rules 1969, and the benefit of past service should be counted for the purpose of computation
Okay.
of the pension. Now, my lord, this is my humble application, lord.
Heard,
My retirement is on 31/12/2024.
They had come late, Lord. They should have come earlier, Lord.
heard, Mr.
R. Chakraborty.
R. Chakraborty, Lord. Still some THT, let us
And
study.
for one,
Second,
secondary
appears for respondents.
1, 3,
three,
5, and 5.
five. Finance,
Finance. B. Gogoi is named kindly.
MS,
Mr. B. Gogoi.
B. Gogoi, London Standing Council
Finance
Finance,
Department.
appears for the respondent number 2.
Two only.
Two.
And my
Recruit, London Government Advocate, appears for respondent number 4. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice on the respondent number 6.
Yes, yes.
By district OCT within 1 minute. Respondents are allowed to file affidavit, list of the forward.
Well, Dosti may be permitted, my lord. Also Dosti, my lord.
On top, after accept by this, additionally, petitioner is also permitted to call service of notice on the respond number 6 by trustee service to the registry of this court within a period of,
My lord.
within a period of 1 week.
2 weeks, sir. 2
In a
weeks.
period of 2 weeks, thereafter petitioner shall file an affidavit to that effect.
My lord, may I pray, my lord? My lord, may observe, my lord, pendency of this repetition, my lord. Pendency of this repetition is not a bar, not a bar, my lord,
Of this petition shall not be a bar for the respondents. to
as
have
per Rule 95. Yes, my lord. All right.
Two of production list, Dr. Sarana Topi.
Nothing in the top list, J Assam name is not shown. That's why that will be recorded.
Oh, registry is, well, we're in the cost list. His name is there. Instead of B Gogoi, you say H earlier.
May it please, your lordship.
Yes,
Lordship will kindly come to page 65, my lord.
H.
65, my lord. The reason for rejection of the candidature, my lord.
Yes,
With reference to the subject cited above, I am directed to inform you that your application for the post of assistant professor veterinary surgery and radiology, again advertisement dated so and so, was rejected as the total API mark is below the qualifying score as reported by the screening committee. So they have rejected that I failed to achieve the API mark to the qualifying score. Now, if your lordships kindly come to the advertisement at page 16, relevant portion, lordship will find page 18. It's an advertisement by which, my lord, various posts were advertised. Associate professor and assistant professor equivalent. Now I am concerned with page 18, serial number 3, my lord. assistant professor and equivalent veterinary surgery and radiology. I applied against this post, my lord. There is one post. Now, the essential qualifications for this post of assistant professor has been prescribed at page 19. There are three qualifications. Lordship's got.
Yes.
Serial number 1, past bachelor's degree in agriculture, veterinary science, community science,
What's
fishery.
that one? SPR for
I'm sorry,
assistant professor, surgery and radiology.
Yes, my lord.
So where do I get this?
The assistant professor and equivalent, the qualification is at page 19. Assistant, essential qualifications for the post of assistant professor and equivalent.
No, there are two columns, isn't it?
Yes, my lord is correct that various disciplines are there, like veterinary science and radiology, veterinary extension and veterinary pathology, but the qualification are essential qualification for the purpose of screening are same for all the discipline of post, my lord.
Mm.
It is assistant professor and equivalent at page 19.
Mm.
Now, three qualifications are there. Number 1 is that past bachelor's degree in agriculture, veterinary science, community science, fishery, sericulture, agriculture, and engineering as relevant to the requirement of the post. For the post of assistant professor in sericulture, the essential requirement is bachelor's degree in either sericulture or agriculture. So, first is bachelor's degree in respective discipline. Now, number 2, secured minimum 55% marks or minimum cumulative grade point average MCGPA of 3 in 4-point scale or 7 in 10-point scale at the master degree level in the relevant discipline from an Indian university, my lord. This is the second qualification, that I have to score 3 in the 4-point scale or 7 in the 10-point scale. Third qualification is, my lord, qualified national eligibility test. NET is not required for disciplines in which NET is not conducted. NET is waived for candidate with PhD degree as per so and so. So three qualifications were there. First one is bachelor's degree in respective discipline. Second is that, my lord, 55% marks in master and NET. My lord, the API scoring was never a part of the qualification given in the advertisement, but they have rejected my score by API on the ground, on that particular ground. And the interview is scheduled today, my lord. That your lordship will find page 60.
Page
60, my lord.
yes.
Page 60, down below, my lord, Roman 5. Assistant professor, the discipline is veterinary surgery and radiology. Extreme right hand side, my lord, time 3 p.m. onwards, date 21/8/2024. So, my lord, for all practical purposes, my lord, I am praying for stay of the interview. The reason is that, my lord, since it is today at 3 p.m., it may not be fair.
My lord, perhaps my lord will not stay this, if my lord is interfering, with due respect, my lords may give us
May
some,
permit the petitioner to appeal
yes,
because
here, my lord, one question has now comes on practical purposes, is she mentally ready to take a order at
Yes,
1
that is what.
and appear at 3?
that I don't know.
My lords.
When she
Otherwise-
approaches the court late, this
My
court
lord.
cannot pass orders
My lord.
thinking about what the petition is mentally fit or not.
My lord.
She has come today, filed a writ petition in the morning, takes up the
My lord.
matter at 12:55. Then the interview is at 3 p.m.
3
We
p.m.
are not staying the interview. You appear in the interview.
My lord. There is the, my lord, the issue. I'm.
No.
See,
If you're
because
not, if you're not prepared,
other
why should we stay the interview, staying the whole process?
no, only for that particular post, my lord.
That
I'm-
particular post, how many candidates have come prepared?
My lord, 3 candidates were
This is the issue.
shortlisted.
See, so
Page 60.
can we stop all those three from not having the interview?
No.
Procedural, you also
I am
participate in the interview. This court will give you the permission to participate.
fine, my lord. Fine.
That's a
Fine.
better deal.
Fine, my lord. Fine.
Heard Mr. H.K. Das, London Council for the petition. Stop. Pursuant to advertisement number 8 of League 2023, dated 11/12/2023, issued by the registrar, Assam Agricultural University, Jorhat. The petitioner applied for the post of assistant professor in the discipline of veterinary surgery and radiology.
Yes.
Stop. The the required educational qualifications, the essential educational qualifications. No, don't say that. The essential qualifications required for the post of assistant professor in the advertisement dated 11/12/2023. No, don't say that. No. It is the case of the petition that in the essential qualifications required for the post of assistant professor in the advertisement dated 11/12/2023. There's no condition with regard to consideration of the academic performance indicator within bracket API. Stop. However, comma, how did you get this letter?
My lord, I filed a email.
However, however, after making her application, is it her or she or he?
She,
After making her application,
page 62.
as the petitioner did not receive any information, she made an application
Page 62, my lord.
by way of email. Regarding the status of her application. Stop. After comma. The registered Assam Agricultural University, Jorhat, by a communication dated 13/8/2024, informed the petitioner that her application for the post of assistant professor, veterinary surgery and radiology against advertisement number 8 of 2023 was rejected as the total API within bracket academic performance indicator mark is below the qualifying score as reported by the steering committee. Stop. Being aggrieved with the rejection of her application, the petitioner is before this court by way of the present petition. I'll issue notice, or you want to take?
What should we
I'll
please issue notice?
Issue notice.
Better, my lord.
Mr. D. Gogol, Joint Standing Council, Assam Agricultural University. Appears for the respondent number 1, 2, 3, 4. On behalf of all the respondents. Accordingly, notice on respondents are complete. However, extra copies you furnish. Respondents are allowed to file their affidavit. Stop. In the interim, it is provided that the respondents shall permit the petitioner to appear in the interview for the post of assistant professor, correct?
Yes, my lord, veterinary and surgery and radiology.
For the post of assistant professor, veterinary
Not
surgery.
veterinary, my lord, assistant professor, comma, surgery and radiology.
That's why assistant professor, comma,
Page 60.
in the discipline of veterinary surgery and radiology.
Yes, correct, my lord. I'm sorry.
Which is scheduled to be held today at 3 p.m. Stop. However, comma, the result of the petitioner shall not be declared without the leave of the school. Okay.
The selection process may not be finalized.
Please, doctor,
2 weeks.
can you do it in 2 weeks?
No, 2 weeks. 6 months. At least 4 weeks, man.
Please, the matter after 4 weeks.
My lord, the selection process should not be finalized, my lord.
Okay, then don't say however the so and so. The respondents are also directed not to finalize the selection process with regard to the post of
Yes.
assistant professor in the
Veterinary-
discipline of veterinary surgery and radiology.
My lord, much. My lord, so far as communication of this order,
I
order of.
I will sign it now.
My friend, if my
I'll-
friend is directed to communicate in the order, that will help, my lord.
Then the standing council, what is it? Assam Agriculture
Assam Agriculture University.
shall communicate the order passed by this court today to the respondents
Hello.
forthwith.
Highly obliged.
Obliged.
Deeply obliged.
Participating in without any protest. So what they are saying is, they have filed a writ petition challenging the advertisement. So maybe that inadvertent error this court has committed by saying that without any protest. So that line without any protest, I'll just strike it off.
That is number one, Lordship. And again, if we have to follow the norms under the regulations, Lordship, these are all direct recruitment posts. And there is no scope of giving any marks to the past experience.
So that's why I'm saying, I'm leaving it open to the respondent to consider that. That's all. Is it okay?
But my case was that the lordship has come to a finding. That's the whole issue, is come to a finding. Now, if that finding is here, so if the authority doesn't consider, then we'll be always open. Why they didn't consider? Because there is an observation which has been made. So instead of giving a direction, your lordship has kept it open to the authority in context with a finding of paragraph 18. They already past service to be counted. Now, if the authority acts well and good, if they doesn't act, it will be asked to challenge it before for a court. If it doesn't consider their past services, if it doesn't consider it.
Okay, then it's up to you. You want to issue notice?
Yes.
I'll issue notice.
Yes.
Let him file his objections if any.
Or
But
your
then
lordship.
what
No, no,
happens?
No, my lord, the
Interview
problem.
is going on
My lord,
already,
they
it's
only-
halfway done.
No, my lord will, okay, fine, interview is gone. But your lordship can dispose of in terms of that order. Again, pending will be nothing meaningless, my lord.
Thinking.
No, your lordship
In
can
fact,
pass that
lordship-
order. Your lordship can pass that order.
In
We'll look
fact,
into
they
it.
should have gone to the appellate court, Lordship, because Lordship has already expressed one opinion. Even we are not very happy with this judgment, but we want the Lordship has given us the handle to carry forward. So we are not objecting to anything. In fact, we could have also gone for appeal, Lordship, but we are not going because Lordship has set aside the impugned notices.
So let the,
But
let your.
we want to close the whole litigation, Lordship, so that the institution should not suffer. Because there is acute shortage of teaching faculties. That's why we are continuing with the interview. And if they are really aggrieved, Lordship, this is not a fit case for review, it's a fit case for appeal.
Because in appeal, why we have not gone for an appeal? Because there is an observation which has been passed. So your logic can dispose of in terms of, and without any protest, that can be removed by this.
That part only I'll be.
That part be removed.
That will
Yes.
again, Lordship, it is not within the realm of review, Lordship.
No, no.
Lordship is changing Lordship's own opinion. What is a review? If there is a prima facie defect.
No, if there's an error on the face
Yes,
of record.
this is not an error. Lordship has expressed, after due deliberation, Lordship expressed mind.
No, without any protest, this particular line,
Yes, Lord.
this
that
particular
is
3
correct.
words.
That is number one. And
What I've noticed.
they do not have any pleadings on this ground in their original writ petition. Now they are subsequently, they are developing their arguments orally without any pleadings.
Then it's up to you.
No, the advertisement was put to challenge.
No, that part I've seen.
That's what I'm saying.
In the
If it is
judgment,
in, yes.
I mean, in the order,
Yes.
of 23, 20.
Yes, advertisement,
That is
that
there.
will be subject to the further outcome.
Hmm.
So, my lord, these parts, we will let them take a call, whatever may be, my lord. I am not saying that you stall the examination, you going and go ahead. But
Interview is
without
good.
any protest, because this will be a problem in that petition also. So what I am saying that without any protest, that can be, these 3 lines can be removed by this court. Because it is error
To
apparent
that
on
I
the
have
face.
objected because in review application, that may not be permissible.
Okay.
Now
Then
only
in a appellate court, it is fine. Because
My lord.
lordship has expressed one particular opinion on the basis of materials.
Then we'll have to hear you.
Then
Yes,
if
lordship,
that
let the
hearing,
notice be.
then they
notice
will,
be issued.
then they will not publish the result.
No,
Let
no.
it be like,
No, no,
because that's the whole problem.
no, no,
But I am
fully
saying,
disagree to this.
then they should not publish the result. They will go ahead,
they-
publish. They say
Suppose
review, this
lordship-
goes.
Exactly.
Then
But the filing of review also.
it's become
No,
zero.
no, lordship like this. The appropriate course of remedy.
Acha, let us do one thing. When are you finishing the, is the interview process on?
It is going on. It started on 8th of August.
8 of, how long will it
It
take?
will take another 20 days.
Another 20 days.
Lot.
That is. So up to second week of September,
Up to second week of September.
nothing will
Who
happen.
is who? Second
Nothing will
season.
happen.
I put the full
Let
assurance.
the notice be issued. Next week, lordship may hear.
My lord, I have full assurance. I know whatever he
It
says
is-
is right. Because AG is making a statement, I will not deny. If nothing is happening till the second week, then I have nothing. Then it can be
If all
heard.
the candidates come,
Yes.
it will continue till 28th of September.
Heard Mr. D. Das, London Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. H. K. Nath, London Counsel petition. For the review petition. Issue notice. Yeah, for the respondents.
I am.
I am for the state respondents.
1 to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. K. Gogoi, London Standing Council Higher Education.
Up to 6 lordship. 1 to 6 I am.
Appears for the respondents, 1 to 6. And 7 is Mr. D.
appearing on behalf of KV Patel. Vidas appearing on behalf of KV Patel, who is the amicus.
And Mr. D. Das, London Council appearing on behalf of Mr. K. P. Patel, London Standing Council, AICT.
Yes, ma'am.
Appears for respond number 7. Mr. K. Gogoi, prays for 1 week time.
Lordship, we'll file a affidavit.
1 week time to file objections. Praise a lot. Please, we'll give you a date.
Yes, lordship, kindly give now. So that we do not want to get it delayed also. Let it be on the Monday or Tuesday, the week thereafter. Today is lordship.
Monday holiday, Tuesday.
Monday is a holiday.
No, not on second, third, thereafter.
It is around
after
3rd of
six.
September.
Not third. Third will be difficult. All of them. Third of officer fold.
3rd or 5th of September, not 5th of September. Because if all the candidates come, it will continue till 28th of September. Otherwise, by 15th, we'll losing.
Is it
So
okay?
this
5th of
process
September.
will take about till 15. Yes, sir.
So it can be on 5th.
Fifth.
5th September. 5th is a Thursday.
6 পারি নাকি? পড়িব কালে?
5th is a Friday. Let it be on a hearing day, Lord.
5th নাকি?
5th.
না, হবো কিন্তু, sign on the-
Same order in the other case?
Yes.
Deeply obliged.
Item 50 to 58 and 68 supplementary list.
Affidavit has come.
May I have the permission to start?
May I, please, your lordship, my lord, my lord.
Main way.
No clear still.
If you filed affidavit in all the writ petitions,
My lord, this file only in one minute, WPC 3116 of 2024. Issue being similar, my lord, cover.
no, here there's a specific statement
My lord.
that the petitioner in that particular writ petition appeared in the selection process.
Yes.
However, the district scrutiny committee is yet to give a decision.
District Scrutiny Committee has given the decision, the state level has to take a.
No,
In Morigaon,
not in Morigaon.
in some districts, it has been done, some it is remaining.
He said petitioner has already participated in the
Yes.
selection process.
Yes, Lordship will have page 296, para 6.
No, 298,
Para 9.
298, para 9. Says petitioner has already participated in the selection process. Okay, so and so
Yes, yes.
eligibility will be considered by the district scrutiny committee under provision 14(2).
Yes. Lordship will have page 296 for a moment, madam. Page 296, paragraph 6. Lordship will find in the middle it's written herein provided section 14 states that. In the middle of the page, just prior to the madam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Sixth line from there, madam, starts with the word secondary school of Assam.
Yes.
Some of the districts have submitted the recommendations of district selection committee and accordingly the verification process has taken place for those districts in the office of the so-and-so. Some of the districts have not completed the processes, as a result verification process of those districts have not taken place. Morigaon, it is completed. Yes. So this condition here, condition of complete work. That's what I get. The instruction says, as on that day. No.
I'll come back to you.
My lord, my lord.
Some districts have given us the, some districts.
Some district scrutiny committee has submitted
Given
their
us in
report.
some it remains.
All right. You made your recommendations, but some have not made.
Yes,
Now, who are these districts that have met and who are these districts who have not met?
the bifurcation lordship.
What is seen is that Morigaon, so far as Morigaon is concerned,
I have it on a soft copy, my lord. বৰপেটা, বঙাইগাঁও, দৰং, ডিব্ৰুগড়, গোৱালপাৰা, হাইলাকান্দি, যোৰহাট, মৰিগাঁও, নলবাৰী, তিনচুকীয়া. These have been received. And Bishwanath, Kachar, Soraideo, etc. Those other from serial number 11 not received. 11 to 26. 15 not received.
15 districts.
15 districts were yet to receive the reasons are also being given because there were some fixed pay teachers case going on which is delaying them. Because those fixed pay teacher, whether they become graduate teachers or not, whether they get graduate scale of pay or not, that has to be yet to be decided.
Okay, Buyan.
But otherwise, Morigaon we have received. The state level committee has received.
My lord, my case, my lord, is that we being the graduate teachers, my lord, the science graduate teachers, my lord, and when the selection and the recruitment process had been initiated, my lord, then, my lord, in the district level, my lord, when the gradation list had already been prepared, and they have admitted, my lord, that our name had been included in the gradation list as a graduate teachers, my lord, that they are not disputing that we are not in the cadre of the graduate teachers, my lord. Now, my lord, when the recruitment process initiated as per the rule 14, my lord, they are required to allow us to accept our documents, my lord, for the purpose of verification as well as the interview. But that entry point, my lord, we have been debarred. That saying that there is an instruction from the Director of Higher Secondary Education that the science graduate teachers who were initially appointed in the ME schools, my lord, that the upper primary level schools before amalgamation, they cannot claim the seniority of their past services and they are not getting the benefit of that service. So therefore, their seniority shall be counted from the date of amalgamation. And my lordship is well aware, my lord, that the amalgamation scheme starts from 2016, my lord. So if we count from 2016 till, my lord, 2024, we are only 9 years. Though, my lord, some schools were amalgamated long back, my lord, but even then they are not allowing us. Then, my lord, we approached before my lordships, my lord, that we have been debarred. Then my lordship was pleased to, prima facie being satisfied with our contention, my lord, was pleased to pass an interim order directing the authorities to allow us to participate in the recruitment process, my lord. And accordingly, on the strength of that interim order only, my lord, our document had been accepted in the Morigaon district. A verification exercise has been carried out and the particulars of those, my lord, had been sent to the Director of Secondary Education. Now, in the second stage of the, my lord, selection process, what the Director of Secondary Education has adopted a policy, they have telephoned those persons, my lord, whose name had been, my lord, my lord, recommended by the district selection committee to the Director of Secondary Education, and we have not been allowed. Now, my lord, in such a situation, we come up before my lord, with an IA that the, my lord, we should also be called for at least what has happened to our selection, my lord, that has been not disclosed to us. If my lord may be pleased to take up the affidavit, my lord, that affidavit, my lordship has already gone through.
Which affidavit?
My lord, affidavit in opposition filed by the Director of Secondary Education, just my lordship has gone through, my lord. I beg to draw my lordship's kind attention to, my lord, paragraph 9, my lord, page 298. May I read, my lord? That the answering deponent humbly begs to state that the petitioner, that is Ramesh Chandra Kakati, has already, not only this one, my lord, all the Morigaon district had already participated in selection process of regular headmaster of the concerned district, and their eligibility will be considered by the district scrutiny committee under the provision of section 14, subsection 2 of the Assam Secondary Education Provincialized Service Rule 2018. As reported by the Inspector of Schools, MDC Morigaon, the name of the petitioner have appeared in the final gradation list of graduate teachers under Morigaon district. The petitioner have also been present in the verification process which was held on 26/6/2024 and 27/6/2024. It shows that they have participated in the selection process of headmaster. We do also admit, my lord. Now, my lord, may come to the next para. next para, my lord, this is the role has been quoted. Now this is important, my lord, at page 299. The last paragraph, the second paragraph says, my lord, the petitioner has to come across the whole recruitment process. Yes, my lord, as laid down in the Assam Secondary Education Provincialized School Service Rule 2018. Now, as the result has not been published, the state of the petitioner is not clear whether he has been selected by district selection committee or not. My lord, this is the helplessness of the director has been reflected, my lord. Because what the district selection committee has done, director don't know, my lord, our fate. So, my lord, therefore, the district selection committee has a power to, my lord, as if we go by the rule 14 as they have quoted, yes, district selection committee has the power to recommend or reject us. Now, my lord, that recommendation is required to be followed, that the annual confidential report as well as the of the past last 3 years is required to examine, as well as the seniority. Now, my lord, on the strength of seniority, my lord, if we are being rejected, then, my lord, we have a case. Now, my lord, if the other merit, that is the annual confidential report, if some adverse remark is there against us, on the strength of the merit, if the district selection committee rejected us, then, my lord, that is a different cause of action. We have to challenge that. Now, what is the fate of our, my lord, participation? That has not been made known to even before this honorable court also, my lord. They are suppressing certain material facts, that what has happened in the district selection committee, it has been not made known to us, my lord. Now, my lord, if we go by the merit of the case, my lord, as they have also admitted that we are the graduate teachers and we are receiving the graduate scale of pay, my lord, there are this law has already been settled by this honorable court, my lord, in Minaram Kumar's case. My lordship has many times has already gone through. Although, my lord,
Buyan,
my lord,
you filed this writ petition
my lord,
on the ground that you have not been allowed to
exactly,
participate.
my lord.
On the order passed by this court, your name was there in this final condition list.
Exactly, my lord.
So far, Morigaon is gone.
Morigaon district.
Only. And then you have been allowed to participate in the
Recruitment process,
process.
my lord,
Now, that is what is there in your prayer. Beyond that,
my lord.
maybe you'll have to await the outcome of the decision of the.
That outcome that they are suppressing, my lord, that outcome they are not disclosing, my lord. My lord, my lord may kindly appreciate, my lord, the one fact, my lord, that the district selection committee which has required to make the selection, my lord, is as per the rule 14 sub rule 2, my lord. If just for a moment, if my lordship allows me that provision, my lord.
Let us be very clear with
My
this rule. Is it that which
2018 rules, my lord. इसकी मने है सर. My lord, may kindly turn to page.
Section 14, isn't it?
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Page 35 of this manual, my lord.
Yes.
May I read, my lord? Recruitment to the post of headmaster, superintendent, and procedure thereof. The post of headmaster of a high school and superintendent of a high madrasa shall be filled up by promotion from the candidate amongst the graduate teachers as per the district-wise seniority list on the recommendation of the district selection committee constituted under Rule 16, Sub-Rule 2. The selection of headmaster and superintendent shall be based upon seniority and satisfactory annual confidential report for the last 3 consecutive years as per the procedure provided under Sub-Rule 3, provided that the seniority of the graduate teacher shall be determined from the date of receiving graduate scale of pay by the respective assistant teachers. Now, my lord, here is just I am pausing for a moment, my lord. From the date our initial substantive appointment at the upper primary level schools, my lord, we have been paid the graduate scale of pay. So there is no dispute, my lord, that our seniority should be counted from that day, my lord. Now, my lord, may kindly turn to page 36. This is the eligibility criteria, my lord. Eligibility for the post of headmaster, superintendent in high school, high madrasa, as the case may be, shall be as follows. He must be a BA, BSc, BCom with BT/BEd degree from any recognized university. In respect of Hindi teacher, having the degree qualification, the Hindi Parangat and Nishanar shall be considered instead of BT B.Ed degree. He must have at least 10 years of teaching experience as graduate teacher. Now, my lord, this is the clause B of rule 2 is applicable for us because, my lord, as we have been treated as a graduate teacher, we are required to render minimum 10 years of service, which, my lord, if we calculate from the our initial date of appointment, now it is more than 30 years, my lord, we are rendering as a graduate teacher. Now, this proviso, my lord, provided that the graduate teacher shall include the cadre of assistant headmaster for the purpose of selection to the post of headmaster, and the seniority of the assistant headmaster shall be counted from the date of joining as graduate teacher with the graduate scale of pay. Now, my lord, the assistant headmaster is a post, my lord, higher in the cadre to the post of, my lord, graduate teacher. So once they are upgraded, my lord, they are also being treated in the cadre of a graduate teacher, and their seniority is required to be determined from the graduate scale of pay. Now, my lord, next proviso. Provided further that in case of amalgamated high school where ME/MV school has been amalgamated, the assistant headmaster is eligible for selection as the headmaster, subject to the condition that the incumbent should have at least 15 years of teaching experience as graduate teacher, including the period of service in the erstwhile ME/MV school. Now, my lord, for the purpose of amalgamated schools, my lord, where the assistant headmasters are there, it has been made more stringent that for the graduate teacher it is 10 years, but for the assistant headmaster it has been made for the purpose of 15 years, my lord. Now, from this proviso, my lord, it can be concluded that for the feeder cadre, that is, my lord, for the feeder post of headmaster, there are two feeder cadres are here. One is the graduate and another is the assistant headmasters. Both can feed the, my lord, headmaster's post. So therefore, my lord, there is no dispute that we cannot be, my lord, we are required to be debarred, that our seniority should be counted from the date of amalgamation. There are other provisos also there. I would like to bring those before my lordship's notice also, my lord. Now, my lord, how the selection process is required to be proceeded, that rule 3.1 is important, my lord. Before the end of the year, the inspector of school shall make an assessment of the number of vacancies to be occurred in the cadres of the headmaster/superintendent and to be filled up by promotion in the next year. The inspector of school shall call particulars in the prescribed format of the eligible candidate/teachers for filling up of the vacancies through promotion. The member secretary shall hold the process of the application and submit them to the district selection committee. The district selection committee shall hold interview category wise and prepare a panel of select list, double the number of vacancies of the concerned district. The select list so prepared by the district selection committee shall be submitted to the state selection board. The state selection board, after necessary verification as may be required, shall prepare a district-wise select list equal to the number of vacancies and publish the same in the office notice board or in such other places as the director may consider fit and proper. Now, my lord, here our process, my lord, is now at the clause 4, my lord. Now, what the clause 3 committee has done, my lord, this clause 3 committee has already verified our document, my lord, and they have prepared a select list, and that select list had been sent to the director level, my lord. But that in that selection process, my lord, whether, my lord, our selection has been recommended or rejected, that has not been made known to us, my lord. That is our case lies at this moment in this forum, my lord. That, my lord.
Yeah, no, I think you are going beyond your pleadings.
My lord, may kindly.
Your pleading is with regard to that you have not been allowed to participate in the selection
My lord,
process.
I am coming, my lord.
Now, should the interim order passed by this court
My lord.
or after the inspector of schools has made a verification, your name was put in the final gradation list. You were called before the district selection committee. District selection committee has met its recommendation. Now, in terms of your pleadings in the present writ petition, this writ petition has become infructuous. That's what I feel.
My lord, if my lord may be pleased to peruse my prayer, my lord.
I've gone through your prayer. We can go through it together.
My lord.
Page 60.
Page 60, my lord, set aside was the reason cited by the respondents for not allowing the petitioners for participating in the recruitment process for promotion of headmaster in initiated Byte communication dated and so issued by the Director Secondary Education Assam, more particularly for Moregaon district, to allow the petitioner to participate and appear in the interview oblique recruitment process initiated by the so and so, direct oblique command the respondents, more particularly Inspector of School, to dispose of the representation dated 15/5/2024, Annexure 7. Now, my lord, if we go by the prayer A, my lord, the reason which has been cited by the respondents, my lord, is for not allowing. Now, my lord, at the very entry point, my lord, we have been rejected on the ground that we are science graduate teachers of, my lord, erstwhile, my lord, MA school. So therefore, my lord, if that reason is coming forward before my lordships, that they are the science graduate teacher, then still my prayer A can be adjudicated by my lord, my lord. That reason is not forthcoming, my lord. If in a situation like this, what I respectfully beg to submit, my lord, that if on merit, after, my lord, merit assessment, even after counting our seniority on merit, we have been rejected, my lord, then my petition is going to be infructuous, my lord, because on that ground, my lord, I have to challenge a fresh cause of action, my lord. From my very limited knowledge, my lord, I am respectfully submitting, my lord. My lord, what they are doing, they are not coming before my lord with a clean hand, my lord. My lord, may kindly see the language of the affidavit. Even they are not saying that whether in the district selection committee, my lord, our case has been recommended or not, that has been suppressing, my lord. That's why, my lord, what I respectfully beg to submit, my lord, to bring into light regarding the reason of our rejection, my lord. That's why I have challenged this reason cited by the respondents for not allowing the petitioner. That reason is not coming before my lord, my lord. That my prayer A still can be adjudicated before my lord, my lord. So therefore, my lord, if the records are called for of the district selection committee, my lord, that will suffice the entire case, my lord.
That would further prolong the process of the appointment of the
No,
headmaster.
my lord, may kindly see the right, substantive right is going to be, my lord, they are now denying our substantive fundamental constitutional right, my lord. The right of promotion, my lord.
See, I don't know, but Mr. Buyan, what I'm saying is,
My lord.
your name was included in the final gradation list.
Exactly, my lord.
You were called by the district selection
Exactly, my lord.
committee. Verification done,
My lord.
recommendation made.
My lord.
Correct.
Recommendation made for those person who has been selected, not for us, my lord.
No, we don't know whether you have been selected
That
or
is the
not.
reason, my lord. If the district selection committee has not recommended us, my lord, that we have been rejected. Rejected on what ground, my lord? That ground they are not disclosing before my lord, my lord. My lord, may kindly appreciate our fate also, my lord. We are the science graduate teacher. We are now on the verge of our retirement. If, my lord, the selection process is going to be completed by keeping us ourselves in darkness, my lord, in darkness, that for this reason you have not been selected, then, my lord, what will happen to us, my lord? Our career will be, because, my lord, what has happened, my lord, before amalgamation, there is a scope of our promotion to the post of headmaster in upper primary school. Now, once the amalgamation has been done, my lord, that scope of promotion has also been vanished due to their policy decision, my lord. Now, due to their policy decision, my lord, our substantive rights cannot also be curtailed, my lord, in this manner.
Yes, Majumdar.
What has fallen from lordship and what I found while going through the petition is it is full of ifs and buts. If we have been rejected on this ground, if we have been rejected on that ground, well, this is a selection process. Grievance can be at 3 stages. 1, I am not allowed to participate. Second, my evaluation was not correct. Third, a wrong person has been selected in my place. The inter-exam period, that is something which is not disclosed at any stage by any recruiting authority. Unless one has to qualify a base eligibility marks or something. Those people who cross the eligibility base marks, their names are announced that these are the people who cross, these are the people who fail. Otherwise, when a selection process is done not on the mark system, but in the manner it has to be done as per the rules, by taking into consideration the ACRs, the merit in their service or their qualifications. These results come at the end of the game. So when they had an apprehension that they will not be allowed, lordship will find in the first writ petition, their apprehension arose from some statement of some clerk in the office of the inspector of schools. That is how the repetition starts. Some clerk in the office has informed them, your papers may not be taken into account. Prior to that, the gradation list was made out. Gradation list admittedly included their names. Had there been intention not to include them? I'm just arguing what he tried to argue. Names should not be there in the final gradation list. Merit-wise, I can go on to show that persons who, the class of persons that they claim to belong to, were never a part of the secondary education rules. So they never fall in the definition of a graduate teacher.
Sir?
Going by that. Otherwise, if we see an apprehension that I may not be allowed to participate, lordships took care of it. Admitted position, they were in the gradation list. Documents admittedly have been taken from them. Now, until and unless the results are declared and it reaches a final stage, would any of the petitioners be fit? Would they fit into the term of an aggrieved person who has the right to file a writ petition? They are not even aggrieved as of date. The selection process is on. Once the results come out, God abiding, I hope they get their promotions. They don't get it. Then they come back to this to say this was wrong. My non-selection is wrong. At this stage, what has been suggested by my learned friend that we are trying to hide, we are not disclosing before this court. The selection process is held in that manner. We don't disclose results before they are out. That is at the final stage. That is always at the final stage.
Yeah.
At this stage, requiring us to disclose what is their position in the merit list or in the final list is disclosing the results itself. That was not a prayer in the writ petition. Even if you go again through the writ petition, the prayer one, my lord, I'll read it again. Set aside, quash the reason cited by the respondents for not allowing the petitions. Where is the citation? I'll come to the citation. The representative, the statement given is at page 47. When the petitioners went before the office of the respondent number 3 and 4, then the officials of the said respondents declined to accept and acknowledge the annual confidential reports of the petitioners. First of all, annual confidential reports being carried by the petitioners, their own annual confidential reports. The office assistant of the office informed the petitioners. It was at that stage, perhaps, my lord, that the department should have stood up to say that this is a writ petition on apprehension. When it is an admitted position that their names are there in the gradation list.
Yes.
And this has taken more time than it should have.
No, that is
This is Morigaon
Morigaon. That is Morigaon.
and then Nowgaon.
Nagaon, my lord, the selection process, the document verification has
Nagaon is
not
delayed.
stated yet.
Nagaon is yet delayed, madam.
Yet not over, my lord. Yet
The
not over.
process is not over. We are not stopping them from depositing papers or even explaining before the district level.
Only
We are not stopping anybody.
Let us see this. This is item.
my lord, item 50,
Item,
50.
which is WPC 3116 of 2024. Hetu kind of confusion. The writ has been registered as belonging to the district of Kamrup Metro.
দুটা district লাভ আছে না?
Item 50 is which district?
My lord, Morigaon and Nagaon both are there. my lord.
Both are here.
Both are here.
So Nowgaon, it's not done.
Not yet
Nagaon,
done.
Nagaon, the district level is yet to give that recommendation.
My lord.
Morigaon, it has given the recommendations, we are
Then
processing.
we can't close this with petition
Fine.
because the two districts are involved.
My lord.
But Morigaon,
No, Morigaon part is there.
yes, Nagaon,
No, my lord,
Nagaon, it is not because we are not allowing them to participate that it is being held up. It is held up for other official reasons. Not there is some litigation regarding the fixed pay teacher and all. Huh? Some litigation is on with the headmaster post of Nagaon. It is only because of that we are not finalized. The district level has not finalized.
Item 52, 51.
51 is my item, my lord.
But which district is this?
The Kamrup, my lord.
Kamrup,
Item 51 and 64, my lord, from Kamrup district. And
1 minute.
Kamrup, what we call is Kamrup and Kamrup Metro. There are two districts.
Kamrup.
Kamrup recommendation of the DSC will be submitted on 24/7, must have been submitted by now. The last instruction says till 24/7 it was to be submitted.
Then your affidavit is not covering all this.
Well, we have covered that whatever was not received as of that date. If Lordship desires, I can bring on record the number of districts where it has been submitted till today. Or till the date of filing of the
Oh,
affidavit.
yeah,
One
please.
affidavit I'll file saying which districts have been submitted and which yet are pending. But then, my lord, we cannot also, if Lordship indulges me, my lord, we cannot disclose every reason why something has not come.
That
up.
reason
Otherwise, we
is,
can just say.
that reason is not required. What this court wants to
Yes.
know is whether the, like the Moringao, the district level committee has
Yes,
already
given.
given its recommendation.
For the
And
next
now
time.
it is to be placed before this state selection committee.
That we can have it on.
Now go, not yet done because of some reasons, not complete. Likewise, the other districts, this Kamrup, what is the?
Kamrup rural, it was.
Purkayastha, your item 51 is
50,
Kamrup.
51 and 64, it belongs to my rural Kamrup, and another item 58 is in respect of Shunitpur district. My lord.
Kamrup rural,
Kamrup rural, item 51 and 64,
64 is where? Okay, do this motion.
motion,
This is a Kamrup
rural, both from Kamrup rural.
rural.
And item 58 is from Shunitpur, my lord. Here, my lord,
1 minute, 1 minute.
here in this district, my lord, but the process has not been, the gradation list has been prepared initially, including our names. Subsequently, they have prepared another list, my lord, deleting our names. And the process of verification has not been completed, my lord. This is the thing. And we have not been allowed to appear in the verification process. So, my lord, as per the direction of the earlier case, like my learned friend, my lord, what happened, they have been allowed to participate, and accordingly, they have been participated and included in the process. But in our stage, we are some little backward. We are not even allowed to participate. That is the thing.
In which case?
In Kamrup and Shunitpur, my lord.
Kamrup and Sunit.
And the list have not been forwarded also.
1. This is a list.
I think 58. I think 64. Item, my lord. Item 64.
64, item 64.
I have taken, my lord, item 64. My lord.
Item 64.
60.
And item 60.
Item 60.
64, 58, 50. Into Kamrup আর শোনিতপুর দুটা ডিস্ট্রিক্টে
62 question and
64 to শোনিতপুর
60, item 60.
60 নহয় 64 and 58 64 আৰু 51 হ'ল কামৰূপ ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টৰ আৰু 58 to হ'ল শোণিতপুৰ।
What you can do is you can sort it out properly.
Yes.
And then come with a proper affidavit or file an affidavit covering the all the parties. Otherwise, like this, we are just wasting time.
No, the one which has come up in motion today, my lord, that I did not have the knowledge when I filed the affidavit.
That's fine.
Because now
After
it is a grievance that they were not allowed to participate. I'll have to find it out whether they were allowed to participate or not. That
My lord, in the affidavit only they have used the words in some of the districts, my lord. In the, they can come up with a
I
tabular
give
manner,
that,
my lord, in what district they
I've
have
given a chart
completed.
just now, my lord.
He has given a chart.
That is,
No,
no, I know, but that chart in,
Majumdar, what you
with
do,
him, my lord.
you incorporate this chart by
Yes.
way of an affidavit.
My-
After that, we can sort out the matter.
And-
Otherwise, just
Okay,
like this, it will be
Rakhi Khanna
difficult.
And the affidavit may be provided
I'll
to
give
all.
it repetition wise.
Affidavit may be-
And you circulate the affidavit to all the
I'll put
parties.
it on repetition wise, district wise. What is the status of the DSC file?
How much time you require?
Early September, my lord, around 9.
My lord,
lord,
only my one prayer, my lord, regarding that Morigaon issue, my lord, as my lordship has already gone for the what is the stage, my lord. Now, as it is clear from their stand, my lord, that we have not been recommended by the district committee. My lord.
I never
No,
said
no,
that.
My lord.
that is not there.
No, because my lord, in the office of the Directorate of Secondary Education in the second round of verification, we have not been called for, and that exercise is already over, my lord. Leaving us, that exercise is already over, or none of the writ petitioner has been called for. From this action on the part of the director, my lord, it reveals that we have not been recommended. Now, my lord, on what ground we have not been recommended, that reason can be made known to my lordships, my lord, by of an affidavit, my lord. If that is on merit, then we have no case, my lord.
See, all these matters are all clubbed up. All
My lord, my lord,
Some districts already recommendation.
my
made.
lord,
Some not even recommendations, I mean, some even gradation lists are not complete.
my lord, that is correct, my lord. But my lord, if in the manner it is proceeded further, and if the appointments or promotion is given for Morigaon, then my lord, the whole issue will be gone, my lord. Third party right will come in, my lord. Lots of complications will be there, my lord. That's why, my lord, my respectful prayer before my lord is that till this entire exercise is carried out or the reason is made known, or even if my lord can also call for the record for Morigaon District Scrutiny Committee also, my lord, to verify that what is the stage and why we have not been recommended, my lord.
Yes, Majumdar.
My lord, we'll see
My lord, one thing,
that after the state selection board, the directive expedient proper after publication of the select list, the appointing authority shall issue promotion orders. It is only after publication of the select list,
That is correct.
which lordship will find at page 37.
That is correct, my lord. That we are
Now,
not
my lord,
disputing,
What prayer my learned friend is making,
See, Bhuyan,
my lord.
he is divulging the selection process. He wants to know what has happened in the selection.
1435.
That is, I have already,
I think from 1435 stage,
my lord.
you'll have a course of action.
No, my lord, because
Prior
even
to
the
that,
very,
At this stage,
my lord.
it will be difficult for this court to direct the respondent to come out with the reason why some have been selected, why some have not been selected.
No, because, my lord, it is a three-tier stage, my lord. My lord,
Three-tier stage,
my lord,
that's
that is
fine.
correct, my lord. In the issue of the provincialization also, my lord, if somebody is rejected by the district scrutiny committee, then there is a forum for the appeal. Now, where we will go, my lord?
Like, interfering in a recruitment process.
Exactly.
That is the whole interfering in a recruitment process. When the written test is done in the viva stage, you want to know before the results are
Qualified
declared,
for
why you have
Lord,
to be
my lord, when
why you
our,
have
my lord.
rejected this.
No, my lord, when there is an arbitrariness, illegalities is apparent on record, my lordship can interfere, my lord.
Where is the arbitrariness
That because,
now?
my lord, we have not been recommended, my lord. That is the arbitrary action. They are hiding the reason. That is the arbitrary action, my lord.
I'm sorry, that I cannot.
My lord.
my lord, one thing, my lord, in all the cases, my lord, notice is not issued. Your lordship will issue notice, my lord. In some cases, my lord, interim protection is there. In some cases, no interim protection is there. Your lordship will uniformly, my lord,
No, fine, that's fine. Only in your case, notice has not been issued.
yes. And,
Otherwise, others all notice are issued, that's why it's coming.
and my lord, in item number 58, there was an observation on the last occasion, my lord, while issuing the notice, my lord, the interim prayer will be
That
considered.
we'll consider.
Yes,
that part.
lordship.
Now, this part, I'm just having a, yes.
My lord, item 68,
Oh.
actually, this matter came day before yesterday.
Oh.
And now, as because the other matters are fixed today, so no interim was provided.
Mm.
And our case is of Goalpara and Borpeta.
What is your case?
My case is similar to what my learned friend has explained.
Have you been, is your name in the gradation list?
Yes, gradation list, yes.
It's there.
All of the 4 petitioners' names are there in gradation list.
And the district selection committee?
Recommendation.
No,
given
that is
is a
not.
bit late, my lord. The recommendations from the district level have gone.
Huh?
So in case he said
No,
he was not allowed to.
IS called us with testimonials, etc. We have provided
His participation.
all these things.
So that's okay.
There is no interim.
For verification of the documents only. But for the purpose of interview, we have not been called
No,
for.
that interview.
So we are.
No, district selection committee has set or not?
Set, they participated, they produced their documents, the recommendation has been received by the Director of Secondary Education.
Then?
They participated.
That is not clear, my lord. Whether this.
I am making a statement. He has participated.
If my learned.
You are the petitioner, you don't know what is happening?
No, we were called on for a particular, for a moment, lordship, I invite your lordship, kindly see the page 86
Of which?
of item number 68, that is 4165.
Page
86. Yes. Page 86, can you see, this is the letter of IS to us. In view of the selection of teachers for promotion to the post of headmaster of provincial schools under Gwalpara district, verification of document estimates will be started from 27/2024 in the office of the Inspector of Schools GDC Gwalpara as per date and time mentioned below. So in that process, well, our documents were taken up by the IS and he verified, but I think this.
that is in terms of section 14 3(2).
Yes, yes, that is true.
Right.
But so far as section 16, this district selection committee is concerned, that is not yet clear whether our names were there or not. But now my learned friend is saying it may be there.
Admitted position is they've attended the district selection committee.
And that is, these words are not here.
In the affidavit,
My lord, the chart that I have given, serial number 5.
Golbara.
Golf. Recommendation of district selection committee has been received. This is
No.
and by the state board, we have not even started the process for.
There's a verification of the documents in respect of the coveted committee.
State selection board has not taken up the.
Okay.
the
Not-
one-
not-
but otherwise-
Actually,
and
see
Lordship,
this,
just-
my
I'll just
lord.
point out one thing.
When-
Lordship permits me. Our bona fide, same page 86, Lordship will find. Moreover, the second line. Hence, the teachers concerned, Lordship finds the second paragraph first. Hence, the teachers concerned as per list concluded are hereby requested to attend the office of the undersigned of the date and time mentioned below.
Yes.
Moreover, it should also be clearly mentioned that if name of any teacher with minimum 10 years of teaching experience having B.Ed degrees omitted in the list enclosed due to typographical error, then those teachers are also requested to attend the office.
Well, many things are there,
We
but
have done our
district
best.
scrutiny committee's recommendation is not here. That is my case.
It's already sent.
It is. Now we are, our lordship desired to see our graduation list. In graduation list, our names are there.
Addition list, your names are there. Inspector of schools have verified your
Yes,
document.
right.
Just placed before the district
Yeah.
scrutiny committee. District scrutiny committee met its recommendation. Now it is before the state level committee. State selection.
That is not yet known to us.
That I
Whether
don't-
interview,
Can we-
This is
for the
the-
purpose of interview, we have been selected or not.
That we don't know.
My lord, I am appearing in item number 52. I'll just take 3 minutes.
Yes, what is your case?
Give me 50.
It already pushed. So, my lord, no interview is provided in item 68.
No,
So if
not required. Yes, 52.
52. Another reasoning that we are seeing, I had already placed last year also, I'll place now also. 14.2. If a lordship will come to that.
Yes.
Again. 14.2 has two proviso. Proviso is an exception to the rule. The proviso here gives an exception that the assistant headmaster was earlier the headmaster of the upper primary school. He will be included in the graduate teacher so that he can also participate. The second proviso is that the assistant headmaster, even if he doesn't have the requirements as given in 14.2, he will be made the headmaster if he has given 15 years of service.
Let us see.
My lord. Provided further that 14.2 second proviso. In case of amalgamated high school where ME school has been amalgamated, the assistant headmaster is eligible for selection as headmaster subject to the condition that the incumbent should have at least 15 years of teaching experience as graduate teacher, including the period of service in the erstwhile ME school. So this is an exception. Now what this director has done in our case, page, my lord, 140 of my petition. 114.
Yes.
She says that selection criteria to be followed, the last one. In the next page, they have verbatim copied it, pasted here, except the words proviso in the next page. So what it means, now this has become mandatory. So only the assistant headmaster of MEA school is qualified to be to participate for the post of headmaster, not others. That was an exception. They were given additional benefit. Now, except that proviso, it becomes that only the assistant headmaster is qualified. As on today, there is not a single assistant headmaster because the appointments are not made for a long time. We are in charge. Most of them are in charge. In charge are not assistant headmasters. Good commas. Subject to correction, Madam. That is one point. Now, we have been told that because of this circular that has been given by the director, we cannot recommend you. This
By
was
whom?
by the district selection committee. They cannot recommend our name because this has been sent to the inspector of schools and they have been told that this is the selection criteria. You send the names according to this. Now what the affidavit they have signed in the first writ petition, they say that we have complied with 14.2 and they have quoted with proviso, whereas the same lady has given this circular. And that's how we are being deprived, my lord. Not a single science graduate teacher has been recommended by the district selection committee. Not a single in the entire state of Assam. We were appointed in the year 1991 to 1994. Thereafter, the selections were made in 2000 and later on. We are the senior most, my lord. We may not have BEd degree. We may be disqualified on that ground, but not otherwise. If we have the other qualifications as required, we have to be sent. Our names has to be sent. And which they are not disclosing. Let them disclose at least these petitioners, why they have been disqualified by the district committee.
Yes, Majumdar, what is this?
When we refer to the advertisement and the rule, it is the same rule, Malad, I'm not.
Provided.
Yes.
He's saying that word provided,
Yes, circular.
it's not,
No,
has been
provided.
removed.
Provided.
He must have had 10
So that's
10
how they
years
have
of
understood.
experience as a graduate teacher. Then graduate teacher shall include the cadre of assistant headmaster
No,
for the
here
purpose
you-
of selection.
Provided that the graduate teacher. So it was a exception. Now it has become a mandatory.
Provided that graduate teachers will also include the cadre of assistant headmaster. We are not depriving the assistant headmaster. The graduate teachers will also
What
include
the
the cadre of.
petitioners council is saying that the provided
Yeah.
word is not.
Logic will come to two words thereafter, include. It's an inclusive provision. It's not an excluding provision.
The science graduate teacher are not included. Only the assistant
No,
headmaster is
graduate
included.
teacher will include. So there'll be others in the graduate teacher also. Now that science graduate teacher is not included. Let us assume, let us go by his argument. If it is not in the logic, will have the definition of a graduate teacher. Page 21.
Okay. 13. Stop. The respondent number 2. Is it 2? Where is your affidavit?
In item number 15.
The respondent number 2, the director of secondary education, has filed an affidavit.
And this affidavit, they are saying,
WBC number 3116 of 2024. Where is it? It is indicated that some of the districts have submitted the recommendation of the district selection committee. And accordingly, the verification process has taken place for those districts at the office of the Director of Secondary Education Assam. And some of the districts have not yet completed the process yet. And as a result, the verification process for those districts have not taken place. Stop. Para. Mr. R. Majumdar, London Standing Council Secondary Education is directed to file an affidavit indicating the district, file an affidavit by indicating the districts where the district selection committee has met its recommendations. And those districts where the district selection committee is yet to make its recommendation. Stop. No, don't say R Majumdar. The respondent number two. Huh? The respondent number two is directed. Stop. Para. The respondent number two is also directed to make its stand clear with regard to the allegations made in WBC number 4057 of 2022. Stop. Let such affidavit be filed on or before within a period of 2 weeks or so would be good. Will the process be over by then?
But with the litigation and everything going on, do not think so, because again, it has to go for an approval. If once we have the select list, that has to be approved by the finance also, the posts have to be identified. It's not as it is.
My lord, all this should be done after selection procedure is over in the lower level, then only the higher level. Otherwise, if it goes to that level,
Okay, stop. Let such affidavit be filed in a period of 2 weeks. Bhuyan, you want?
My lord, I have a small submission, my lord. In the affidavit, my lord, whether the science graduate teachers are eligible for the purpose of promotion or not.
The
That
respondent,
may also be made
respondent
clear.
number two shall also make it stand clear whether the science graduate teachers of various schools
My lord,
are also eligible for being considered
my,
as graduate teachers,
for the purpose.
are also considered as graduate teachers for
Promotion.
For the purpose of promotion.
for the purpose of promotion to the post of headmaster. List after 2 weeks, or you want a date fix?
My lord, that date may kindly be provided.
Give a date after 2 weeks. Where's your writ petition?
copies of the video may be served to all of the.
That automatically goes.
My lord, the selection may continue, my lord, but
Oh, the selection will,
may continue, but.
no, it is not getting over now.
Without my leave of my lords, the final decision may not
She is
be
doing what we used to discuss is the toothpaste method. One sentence at a time, they are trying to have it incorporated. That will not be.
My lord,
Majumdar, just see that
I'll
nothing
see
happens.
to it.
my lord,
No prejudice is costing is what I look.
my lord, in the event the selection continues, my lord, we may be allowed to participate in the process.
List the matter on 6th. We'll have it on 6th of
My
September.
lord, in our, if the selection is allowed to continue, my lord, we may be allowed to participate like the clients of my lord Morigao district, my lord. Otherwise, we shall be also prejudiced.
No, what is there in your writ petition?
In my case, my lord, it is select with the interview has not been done, my lord. It is and only the list has been prepared.
Creditation list has been prepared.
Excluding our names. That is the thing, my lord. So our preparation, we may be allowed to be allowed to participate.
Lordship will kindly see that exclusion from the gradation list can be for many reasons, unless he challenges it, unless he challenged the gradation list before it was finalized after publication. Today, he will not take a chance when he had one, when the.
Not like that, my lord. We are in
the.
the, not like that. No, this is not the correct stand, my lord. Our names are there in the.
Mr. B. Purkayastha,
Let
that
me notice
council
on-
for the petition. Issue notice. Mr. R. Majumdar, London Standing Council, Secondary Education Department, appears for the respondents, for all the respondents. Accordingly, notice and respondents are complete. The respondents are allowed to file affidavits. List the matter on 6th, along with WBC number that will give that lead number 3116 of 2024. Just check up. Stop. In the meantime, the petitioners, the respondents are permitted, are directed to permit the petitioners to appear for the interview for the post of headmaster. Which district?
Well, it's a Kamrup district, item 64,
In the district of Kamrup? Kamrup
Yes.
what? Rural or?
rural.
Middle?
It is only Kamrup means
Oh,
rural,
the
my lord.
district of Kamrup.
But in respect of item 58, my lord, there was observation while issuing the notice that the interim order to be considered today, my lord. So in similar order, may plus pass.
What is there in item 58?
Item 58, my lord, in respect of Shonitpur, my lord.
My friend would appear for respondent number 6, madam, the district selection.
No, here there's no.
Item 58. Item 68.
Item 68. 68.
This is item 64.
4.
Only the secretary is there, director is there, inspector is there.
In item 58.
In item 58, my lord, in respect of Shonitpur district.
Okay, heard be broadcasted and council of judicial. Release the matter again on 6.
Nine.
In the interim, the respondents are directed to permit the petitioners to appear in the interview for the post of headmaster in the district of
Shonitpur.
The district committee.
1 minute.
The district committee is not a party in the repetition, which is headed by the deputy commissioner.
IS is the member secretary.
Maybe.
Member secretary.
Item 68 is also similar order we can give.
What is there in 68?
68, no interim protection was given on that day.
Because your name is there in the gradation list, obviously
District
they will.
Election Committee is not mentioned there. That is why I'm already apprehending something wrong.
No.
They have not made the district part, district level.
No, we have-
Justice, may I pray it be 9?
Huh?
May I pray the date may be 9, madam?
In all those matters where I say 6.
No, we have made district election party, respondent number
Make
6,
it-
my lord.
9.
Avkash,
Yeah.
madam.
Okay.
My items were 52 to 57, madam.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wait, wait, wait.
23 of Delhi list. Admission.
Oh. Yes.
Please, Your Worship. Matter pertaining to non-payment of gratuity and retirement benefit. Respondent number 3 have filed an additional affidavit. Your Lordship may allow some time to go through it and prepare ours.
In this case,
You want- You want some time?
Yes.
Affidavit filed
We have,
today.
we have received today only.
Okay, and request made by Mr.
AB Doctor.
Learned Counsel for petitioner, list the matter after,
Any day, Your Lordship is convenient.
after 1 week, 2 weeks.
One.
I appear for application.
Mr. T. Bhattacharya, the dissenting counsel, appears to be a convention. Apply.
Okay.
24.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, we have filed a rejoinder affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition
When?
from the respondent number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lordship, the case is as such that the petitioner is not allowed the allowance of rupees 300 monthly, which is given by the government of Assam. Although the petitioners are graduate teachers, but they are being denied the payment. Although some teachers of the similar footing are received the same payment, but the petitioners are not being allowed.
Who is the order allowing that 300 rupees?
Lordship, by the government of Assam Office of the Inspector of Schools, Lordship. By the government of Assam Office of the Inspector of Schools.
Where's the impugned order?
Lordship, page number 18 of the rejoinder affidavit, Lordship, last page. We have annexed the notice.
Page
18 of the rejoinder affidavit, last page, Lordship.
There's no page 18. The gender affidavit starts from page 38.
Lordship, yes, Lordship, 38.
Hmm?
Yes, Lordship, will be 38.
Oh.
Rejoinder affidavit,
Oh.
from page 38. Yes.
Oh.
The last page, Lordship,
Yeah.
the rejoinder affidavit.
55.
Yes, Lordship.
Order dated 24th July 2020.
Yes, Lordship.
Oh. So some graduate teachers have been allowed rupees 300 per month.
Yes, Lordship. Some are receiving and some are not receiving. Like in our case, the petitioners are not receiving this.
Have you been denied by any order?
No, Lordship, we are not being denied by any order, but
Where's the notification of 4/8/2018?
Lordship, page number 26. Annexure C.
Yes, Katan.
Yes, my lord. We have filed our opposition, my lord. Paragraph 5. Here we have stated that this special allowance of rupees 300 is only given to the persons who are the graduate teachers in the high school, my lord. The petitioners herein, they are initially appointed in ME school, my lord. Thereafter, by virtue of amalgamation, they are now in high school, my lord. Those kind of teachers are not given the benefit of special allowance of 300.
What?
Reason is not mentioned in this affidavit, my lord, but
That's the reason we want to know. Otherwise, once they are well committed, obviously they'll be entitled.
yeah, our stand is not very clear why it has not been extended to the teachers who are initially in ME school. But as per
But still,
finance notification,
but still getting the grade pay of 8,700,
yes,
isn't it?
yes,
On what grounds?
because as per
Because
finance,
if you go through that
finance
notification,
yes, my lord. It is extended to the trained graduate teacher, grade pay of rupees 8,700. And in case of graduate teachers who are working in, who are directly,
no, after amalgamation at least.
that reason is not
Why?
categorically mentioned in this affidavit, my lord.
At least after amalgamation
Yes, my lord.
with the high school.
Yes.
Are they not entitled to get?
So that instruction I will obtain, my lord. Why it has not been granted?
But Mr.
G. Das.
Learner Council for petition. On request made by NG Katani, Learner Council for Learner Standing Council Secretary Judicial Department. List after 2 weeks.
Yes, my lord, 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Obliged.
25.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. P. Mahanta. I'm praying for a withdrawal of the matter, your lordship. The petitioner does not want to pursue the matter any longer.
MS
See das, your lordship.
C. Das, learned counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. P. Mahanta, learned counsel to the motion. Submits that she has instructions to withdraw this request. Mr.
On behalf of PJ.
The learned counsel appearing on behalf of PG Fuka, learned standing counsel, Guwahati University, appears for the respondent.
Respondent number 1, 2 and 3.
1,
2 and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Eight petitions.
Much obliged, your lordship.
Much obliged.
26.
Your lordship, B forecaster is on leg. It may be after some time.
27.
May it please lordship.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, pass over the matter for today as my senior. You just have to leave the premises as his pressure has been high.
Who's your senior?
BD Kovo, your lordship, as he's not feeling well.
It is a small matter, lordship, and this matter is absolutely covered by his husband, lordship. Lordship.
Then the council is having some hypertension problem, so. Let us accommodate her for 1 day.
Lordship.
Third, Mr.
I'm as hawk, lordship.
S. Haq, learned counsel, on request made on behalf of Mr. BD Conway, learned senior counsel to respond number 7. List,
Respondent 7.
list.
Sorry.
List after
28, your lordship, 28 of this month, if it's
no, not 30.
28.
like.
I'm praying for an adjournment, your lordship. The matter may be taken after a week.
On request made by Mr.
A Dhanuka.
Huh?
A Dhanuka.
Anuka, learned counsel. Just like.
29.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, kindly see the last order, let's order dated 17/7/2023.
Yeah. Katanya.
Yes, Malik.
So let's say thereafter, let's say we file RTI application to find out the number of vacancies. Accordingly, I file an affidavit, then let's say you'll find on page 45 showing the vacancy, lordship. The authority replied that yes, because of the overlapping of candidates in some of the district like Sibsagar, Dibrugarh, Lakhimpur, there are overlapping of candidates and these are the posts who are still lying vacant. So my grievance is that because of the overlapping of the same candidates, we are deprived. So my prayer is that the direction will be given to the authorities to examine this issue. And after examining, let them publish the additional list. And if our names are included after also examination.
Where's the RTI?
RTI, let's say this inspector of schools. The concerned inspector of schools of the district, let's say may kindly see from 5 series, page 49. My application of 2024, inspector of school ZDC Jorhat. Now with reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to furnish here with the reply of RTI information under RTI 2005 as sought for under Jorhat district as called for. 3 numbers of graduate teacher posts reserved for OBC is vacant. Now, these posts are vacant pursuant to that advertisement of 2022. The similarly, Lordship, for Kamrup, then North Lakhimpur, and Dibrugarh. So the contention of the petitioner is that because of the overlapping of candidates, the posts are left out. Now, submission made from the department that the post have already been over. That is why I draw your Lordship attention to the last order, Mr. 60, that the selection process is already over and there is no left out vacancies. Now, from this RTI reply, it is now crystal clear that there are still vacancy, Lordship, in district. Not only in these 4 districts, there are some other districts also. After RTI, Lordship, we have received reply from these 4 districts and some are also pending now. The contention is that there are still post vacant. So that is why my prayer is
The
that
protection is there, isn't it?
protection is there. But after all, also, this is a issue.
Yes, Khatari has got the additional affidavit.
Affidavit I have got, my lord, but regarding that affidavit, I have not received any instruction, my lord.
Then you get inserted
Yes,
this
my
type of writ petitions.
Yes,
we
from
don't need to keep it.
2022
my lord.
advertisement. Now, if tomorrow they are going to fill up this post, of course, there is some protection is there, but we are deprived. So if the authority, what my respectful submission is that.
Okay,
if
let
you-
him get some instruction, then we'll dispose of it.
That may fix very short.
They call and council for the petition. On request made by NG Catania, Leonard Standing Council. Secretary Education. List the matter again on, when do you want?
My lord, first week of September, my lord.
Okay, 5th.
Yes, my lord.
So in time that may be continued.
Interim order passed to continue in the next.
Obliged.
Obliged.
30.
Lordship, hearing this matter, Lordship, I have filed an affidavit this morning, Lordship.
Yes.
Not on record.
I did like to file my rejoinder, Your Lordship.
Mr. D. Upamanya, Standing Council Higher Education Office, that he has filed counter affidavit, that the respondent number two has filed counter affidavit this morning. Stop. Registry to verify and place the same on record, informed in order. Mr. R. Majumdar, London Council for the petition, appraised for
2 weeks.
2 weeks time to file.
Rejoinder.
To the counter filed by the respondent number 2, praise allowed, list of 2 weeks.
Right.
31.
The matter relating to recovery, mother, of his areas, salary, my lord. According to my lord, he's in the year 2016, my lord. His fees pay was, my lord.
Yes.
In this matter, I need some time, my lord. After a long time, my lord, matter is come, my lord. So
Petitioner cost list was published 2 days ahead, isn't it?
My only role is that the petitioner condition is not very pathetic nowadays.
So lot
Even
will
I-
taken up on next week, my lord. In the meantime, I will.
Okay, on request made by Mr.
Wait, Taluka.
Government advocate.
Standing council elementary.
Standing Council elementary. List the matter after 1 week.
My lord.
The date may be fixed, matter, again, matter.
List the matter on the. Second September.
Apply.
Diplomas.
32.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, kindly take up this matter after a week, Lordship. There is some difficulty today, Lordship.
Year 4,
I'm from the petitioner, Lordship,
your good name?
N. Dekaraja, Lordship.
N.
N. Dekaraja.
On request made by MS N. Dekarajal and the Council for the petition. List the matter after 1 week.
33.
Must protest.
My lord, here in this case, my lord, there is a specific order dated 2024. The government is to file an affidavit, my lord, justifying the uh, impugned order, speaking order, particularly the paragraph 3 and 4. But my lord, 15/2/2024. They have taken time on that day, and 2 days fixed. My lord, 24/7/24 also they have taken time.
Yes. Higher education.
Higher education. Higher education. आपने कोई दिया होता है कौन सा? Very sorry state of affairs. My lord. The government council are not responding properly, my lord. They should remain present all along. They should remain present.
Eighth hospital is happening as I tried contacting timing of.
At least be present when the cases are listed. Hold up.
Next week, my lord, any day.
Okay, Mr. A.R. Shiktal and the council.
My lord,
On
with
request-
note, my lord,
on
against their
request
absence, my lord.
Made by Mr. A.R. Tabildar, on request made on behalf of A.R. Tabildar,
Lord.
Standing Council Higher Education, this on the draft of one.
Deep lovely.
Even my lord, otherwise matter may
It
not
will
be.
come.
34.
Maybe they will check. No, they obtain instruction. The area salary of the petitioner is his husband, my lord.
Yes, Furkan.
Yeah, Rakshit, I have received an instruction, Rakshit. I need some more time, my lord.
What
The-
instruction have you received last time also?
On 9th, my lord, no, this is a different case, my lord. It's of Nagaon, my lord. I have conversed with, I have spoken to the DEO, my lord, Nagaon. Some more time, my lord. Some uh, format was wrongly sent or something like that, my lord. They've asked him to again basically submit the format 1 and format 2.
It is for creation of a supernumerary post
Yes,
to
sir.
pay the area salary of.
Exactly. my lord. So this thing was there between the DEO and the directorate, my lord. So the director has written to the DEO, my lord. So I have pursued with the DEO Nagaon. So she's on it, my lord. So some time may be given, my lord, at least a week or 10 days, my lord. I think, my lord, it will be done, my lord.
My lord, can we see the order 6/10/2023? Similar prayer has been made, my lord. Already 1 year, almost 1 year, my lord.
My lord, this is of 9th
And
of
my lord,
August.
can we see the proposal from the district authority has been submitted twice, my lord.
Okay, heard Mr. H. Atia, then the council. Mr. A. Furkan and the Standing Council Elementary Education Department. Prays for some time to enable him to receive instructions. Praise aloud. Please, after 1 week.
1 week.
1 week will.
I'll ensure, my lord.
Every time, my lord, different, my lord, council has been
35.
appearing, my lord.
That's fine. We'll take care of that.
Keep it.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, through this application, I have prayed for finalization of my provisional pension. This meager amount of provisional pension is being paid to me for the last 17 years. I was allowed to go on voluntary retirement by submission of my application before the respondent number 5, and who had allowed it. And I have annexed that allowance letter at page 27 of my writ application, your lordship. They admit that I have served for over 10 years. As a matter of fact, I have served for over 15 years. So by this letter, I was allowed to go on voluntary retirement. 10 years.
Yes.
On the last occasion, Your Lordship, on 12th of August, respondent number 5 submitted an affidavit of opposition before the honorable bench. And I submitted a reply to on 12th of August.
1 minute. Respondent number 5.
5. On 9th of August, my apologies, Your Lordship. In paragraph number 3 of their affidavit of opposition, they admit, as the answering deponent, that I had joined the school as an assistant teacher on 10th of April 1991, and I continued to serve against the said post till 1st of January 2006. I had initially resigned from my service, but the same was accepted on 20th. Subsequently, the order dated so-and-so accepting the resignation was revoked, and the petitioner was allowed to go on VRS with effect from 1st of January 2006, while the order dated 14th May 2009. Now, 2009, I was allowed to go on voluntary retirement. 2013, my provisional pension was sanctioned at the amount that I'm receiving right now.
What is this? You permit her to go on VRS. Then you come through with an affidavit that she is not eligible to go on VRS.
Where is he? May I please have your lordship?
I've seen. According to you, as per the office memorandum of 1994,
Yes, sir.
either the petitioner completes 20 years of service or attains the age of 50 years.
50 years.
Your case is petitioner completed only 15 years and she did not even call attain the age of 50 years. But then when the petitioner made her application for gave her resignation, you accepted that resignation. Thereafter, that order was withdrawn and you permitted the petitioner to go on VRS, knowing fully well that there's an order bringing in some conditions to be eligible to go on VRS. You did not do that, you proceed, and today you come and say, by way of an affidavit saying the petition is not eligible.
Then
How can you?
I may allow to file in detailed affidavit, your lordship. Being that query, your
You have already been given
Your
a chance to
lordship,
file
your
your
lordship,
affidavit.
I have already been prayed, your lordship, since the time has very limited given your lordship to file this affidavit, your lordship. So
Lordship,
only
there were 5 adjournments taken to file this affidavit. The strictest of order was passed on the last occasion, and on the same date, this affidavit was filed. Before we proceed, Your Lordship, may I kindly indicate at page
additional
72
affidavit,
of my
your
writ
lordship, there is
application.
a pray, your lordship, for file additional affidavit, your lordship. So I may allow to file a additional affidavit, your lordship. Paragraph 6, your
That
lordship.
you have stated, that's not a problem. Why couldn't you have filed a detailed affidavit?
Your lordship, time was very limited at that time, your lordship. So I have to bring on records the specified your lordship instruction. So your lordship,
See page 27.
yes, sir. And I may come up with the records, your lordship, necessary
May I
instruction.
kindly be permitted to indicate one more letter? At page 62 of my writ application, Your Lordship, kindly sees. This comes from respondent number 5 again. And herein, they have invoked their powers to approach the government for permission to allow me to be going to VRS again. They have invoked relaxation of FR 56C in pursuance of Rules 234 of Assam Pension Service Rules 1965 is required from the government. This is at page 62. And the government replied.
Yes, I'll give you one last chance. You find out, otherwise we'll discuss with the. Third MS.
Lordship, one more, Lordship. Page 72, government has replied, Your Lordship. Kindly seize, page 72.
Yes, your good name, please.
Miss A. Datta.
A. Datta, Learned Counsel for the petition. MSB Das, Learned Standing Counsel, Secretary Education Department. Is allowed 2 weeks' time as last chance to file an additional affidavit of opposition. Additional list after 2 weeks.
Grateful.
I'm paying for as per the number 10, Lordship.
MS
D. Borbajan.
D. Barbujaya, Learned Counsel, appears for response number 2.
Grateful.
I'm here, Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, inspection is awaited, Lordship. May I pray for some time, Lordship? Lordship, I am appearing for the response number 4. I have filed affidavit.
Heard, Mr.
Zidas.
Learned Counsel for the petition. On request made by Mr. D. O. Pramanya, Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education.
Yes, Lordship.
How much time?
3 weeks.
3 weeks' time is allowed to file counter. List of documents.
37.
Here, please, is Your Lordship. On behalf of NJ Khataniya, Your Lordship, I'm appearing, Your Lordship. Kindly, 3 weeks' time may be granted to obtain instruction.
Milord, notice, while issuing the notice, Milord, there is an observation, Milord, that my Lordship will consider my interim prayer on the date of returnable, Milord. Milord, it is a very,
Second time, Your Lordship,
Milord,
matter has came
let
up.
me allow to submit, Milord. Milord, the case is very simple, Milord, that the person of respondent number 4, Milord, is being allowed to hold the charge of the headmaster without a B.Ed qualification, Milord. And I am the only incumbent, Milord, available in the cadre of Milord teachers having the B.Ed degree, Milord.
Matter to actually know.
Now, Milord, whether if he has a B.Ed degree, Milord, then I have no case, Milord. Though I am also senior to him, Milord. The impugn order, my lord, may be pleased to find is at the last page of my petition, my lord, is at page 51. This has been issued pursuant to an order passed by this honorable court, my lord, in the first round of litigation, my lord. Private respondent has also entered appearance, my lord.
Page 51.
Yes, my lord. Page 51 is the last page, my lord.
Yes.
Now, my lord, as per this order, the present private respondent number 4 had been given the charge to hold the headmaster office, my lord. And on this, my lord. In the interest of public service, the decision was taken in favor of the next senior teacher, so and so, to allow him to hold the charge of headmaster in charge. Sri Mintu Kakuti submitted a petition showing his unwillingness to hold the charge of headmaster in charge. As such, Sri Mintu Kakuti lost his seniority over the senior teacher of the school.
But at one point of time, you expressed.
My lord, that is correct, my lord, but that decision, my lord, that my expression, my lord, has been, my lord, taken care of by this honorable court, my lord, and this honorable court thereafter passed the order, my lord. My lord may be pleased to find the order is at page, my lord, 46. Now, my lord, at that situation, my lord, there are certain personal difficulties was there. That has been taken care of by the honorable, my lord, the single judge of this honorable court, my lord. And thereafter, it had been directed to pass a fresh order. My lord can peruse from page 46 onwards, my lord. that unwillingness at that particular period of time, my lord, then I would not have approached the honorable court also, my lord. But this honorable court has perused that unwillingness issue and passed this direction, my lord, is at page 47. After hearing the counsel for the parties and considering the entire aspect of the matter, the petitioner is directed to submit a press representation. Now, on the strength of my press representation, my lord, is at page
See,
48.
Bayan, you are challenging an order of 9/8/2023.
That is correct, my lord. That is correct. That's why, my lord, was
That day we did not pass the interim.
interim order. But my lord has observed that on the returnable date, it is in the notice order, my lord. My lord.
Who's appearing?
NJ Khatanir is appearing, your lordship, so I may allow 3 weeks' time, your lordship. I'll
3 weeks
informing
is-
him to obtain instruction.
2 weeks is
And
too much, my lord. At least 2 weeks can be given, my lord. It is a simple issue.
Heard Mr. Bayan and also the petition. On request made on behalf of Mr. NJ Khatanir, the standing counsel secondary petition.
And my lord, private respondent has also entered appearance, my lord.
Time is allowed to file counter affidavits.
Bandit.
Mr. A.J. Adia, Leonard Counsel, appears for the respond number 4.
2 weeks.
My lord, may I pray for a date, my lord?
Date.
Date, my lord.
List on. Give a date of 2 weeks.
11.
11/9.
September.
Mal. Oblige, my lord.
Deeply authorized.
38.
May it please your lordship. My lord, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. S.P. Das for respondent number 1 and 2. My lord, due to some personal difficulties, my senior could not come.
Lordship, kindly refer the last order, my lord. Lord, the matter was supposed to be considering, my lord, the matter is regarding, my lord, the admission into polytechnic courses through lateral entry. Lordship is aware that guidelines were changed after the advertisement was issued. It was the understanding that matter will be decided. Anyways, my lord, a short date may be given.
But Mr. T. Chakrabarty, Leonard Counsel for the petitioner. On request made on behalf of Mr. S.P. Das, Leonard Standing Counsel. Department of Skill Development.
Yes.
Skill, Employment
And Craftsmanship.
Entrepreneurship. For the respondents 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
When do you want?
My lord, tomorrow or any.
List.
Any day subject to lordship, but short date, lordship kindly.
List on metro. Okay. Okay. 2nd September.
Lordship, kindly, the name of Director of Technical Education may be reflected in the cause list. On the next date, they will.
Yes, my lord, I'm appearing for the AICT, my lord, for respondent number.
Technical education, my lord.
Technical
Director of
education.
Technical Education is also a party.
Registry is also director to reflect the name of the Leonard Standing Counsel.
Director of Technical Education.
Higher technical education in the cost list.
My lord, employment, my lord, S.P. Das' name was also not reflected.
Yes.
And as well as standing counsel, that skill developments, whatever, in the cost list, so. Yes,
Lordship has fixed it on 5th of
Yeah.
September. I'm obliged, Lord.
Obliged.
65 to 67 of supplementary list.
Your lordships.
Yes.
We had first filed the item number 65, my lord. There where particulars are there, but impugned order has come subsequently one in 63, no?
You file your reply affidavit, isn't it?
Yes, we filed in, my lord, item one. In 67, we filed, my lord, but there the details of the entire data is not there. It is in this item number 65.
Item number 65.
Yes, the impugned order that came later on, that is in 67. Here, what one this report was filed, we are working in tea garden schools, managed and appointed by the tea garden
So
authority.
you are going on, you are taking out which item?
65.
65.
Hmm.
2489.
Yes. Well, the case of the prisoners is there, my lord. The prisoners are working since some of them are from 1993 onwards. The schools managed and run by the tea garden authorities. as per the Assam Plantation Labor Act 1951. In statutory provision, there must be educational facilities provided to the tea garden, wards of tea garden children. So under that, the school was established. The central legislation is there. Then rules are also there. So we are working there. In the meantime, my lord, you will also kindly come to our appointment letters are annexed in Annex A series, page 26. You will also kindly come to page 35. Onwards, my lord, the government of Assam processed for provincialization of our schools, which would also benefit us to be provincial teacher. And the district elementary education officer, Sonipur Tezpur, wrote a letter to the circle chairman, Tezpur Borsola Vishna Circle Abita, All Assam branch of Indian Tea Association, to provide details of the subject application for provincialization of tea garden, LP, EP schools, and the minutes of the review meeting held on so and so. With reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to forward herewith the application for provincialization of tea garden, LP school. Request you to take necessary steps for allotting of land against concerned schools. The list of the 98 numbers of tea garden schools is enclosed herewith for your ready reference. There is copies of the formats included may be used. So, my lord, 98 schools in Sonipur district were sought to be provincialized. Process started. There is in 2012 itself, long about my lord 14 years back. Then, my lord, data capture format was issued. That is as per the Government of India rules, my lord. Dash code was, dash code was given, my lord, page 37, Annex C. Every school code was given, then dash code was there. It was all provided to each of the schools, my lord. That was completed in September 2016 and 17. That went on. And there was every assurance, my lord, that we will provincialize. When all data was provided by the garden management, the land was provided. Land is already there under the school occupation, my lord. UDC code was issued. School code is issued. Ultimately, my lord, what happened? We sensed that there was a move by the authorities to directly appoint somebody outside. Not a single tea garden community members are there in the tea garden schools. Although the government of some time and again saying that we'll be opening tea garden schools, we will be providing all the facilities for tea garden community, all outsider. That you will also find in item number 67. So here data verification was done up to, my lord, page 61. Land was provided, everything was done by the garden to the government. Suddenly, we sense, my lord, we came to know that there are some move to appoint outside teachers, outsiders in the schools, as many as in 419 schools throughout Assam. We have other districts also with me. And we moved this court. At the time, that impending order was not there. Then thereafter, my lord, we submitted memorandum at page 62, Annex E. All Assam Tea Garden Electrical Institution, Barsola Branch, Sonipur. They submitted that part of the resolution in the meeting and submitted that our school should be provincialized as per the data collected and process initiated far back in 2012. Now we will also going to come to item 67, the impending order. Annex B, page 41. WBC 6057. Here you also got, my lord.
Yes.
By this, my lord,
Page,
page 41, Annex B. These are the schools selected, my lord, in tea garden areas all over Assam, totaling 419, where we are out of bound. Which means that, my lord, now tea garden authorities are telling us, my lord, that all the teachers, since the government is giving teachers and salary will be paid by the government, will provide them school and land. Now we do not need you. You go out. Where you will go out? After serving out 30 years, 28 years, 25 years, 20 years. And what is the salary, my lord? 4,000 to 5,000 paid by the government, tea garden authorities. Maximum 10,000, 12,000. Now this is encumbered us, my lord, with heavy tension and depression. Our prayer in my lord, all the repression was, that's what the process initiated. Our schools should be taken over. If we may not have BA degree, many of us, let us be tutor, which is allowed by the rules 2017. One doesn't have BA, he may be TTS tutor with fixed salary. So this is our case, one. And in the meantime, my lord, lots of may kindly come to Annex D.
page,
Annex this course order, my lord, in item number 65. 65, no?
I go back to 65 again.
No, here it is.
Here,
Annex D. Yes,
page,
63. Here notice the issue, my lord.
page.
Yes, 63, my lord. And the relevant operative portion is Mali in the interim order is page 65. Paragraph 7. Accordingly, it primarily appears that even if the services of the petitioner are not provincialized, and also they do not come within the 2 post earmarked for provincialization, their service would continue as it existed earlier. Due the provincialization by the notification date of 18/4/2020, in the interim, it is provided accordingly. So we are protected till now. Evidence is then filed, my lord, by the both the sides, my lord.
And what is this 5036?
5036 is same, my lord. 5036 is 5036, no? 5036.
Is it from the same school?
Not the same school, my lord.
Different schools?
Different schools from different districts also. Because order is same. Implement order is covering entire Assam.
Then the affidavit will cover only cases?
Only one case is filed.
We have filed in
67.
6057, item number 67.
Yes.
That's fine.
It will cover in all cases, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, reply is also filed in that.
Nice.
My lord, may dispose of the under section 14 of 2017 Act, my lord, there is a appellate provision, my lord, in the act. So if you have
Section 14?
14, my lord.
No, nothing has been done here.
My lord,
Nothing has been done there. How can they file an appeal?
Yes.
the impediment Nothing.
Wait, you listen.
Order silence.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Who's that?
Hmm.
The display of the it is not get me. Internet training will go. Huh? কি বলো?
Deploying এর কথা নাই।
হ্যাঁ?
চ্যালেঞ্জ করতে করছে
জানো।
ইমপ্লিমেন্ট অর্ডার কোনটা?
তোমার 67 আছে। 57 to 7.
Item 67.
Where's the district's scrutiny recommendations?
Mainly Sonipur and Dibrugarh.
No. What's his name? Talukdar. Hmm? Talukdar. Yes, Talukdar.
My lord.
Where's this district scrutiny recommendation? Para 7 of your affidavit in opposition says that the district scrutiny committee did not recommend the case of the petitioners as they were not found eligible under the 2017 Act. Correct.
That the deployment exercise for acknowledgement of
You prepare your case properly and come back.
My lord, my suggestion is that, my lord, let it be taken up for final disposal. There is some urgency on our part.
And then the next time, next date, my lord, I will focus the district.
Okay, what are the?
And my lord, the position what is existing today may continue.
Yeah. Senior counsel assisted by
My lord, Suzanne S. Shankar.
H. Sagarland counsel. On request made by Mr.
B. Talukdar.
E. Talukdar Leonard, standing counsel,
Elementary education.
elementary education, list the matter when?
After 2 weeks, madam.
After 2
September is
weeks.
the heading just one.
September.
You have an interim order in your favor,
Yes.
isn't it?
That may continue, my lord. That position is
Interim order, Australia to continue.
Yes. in all three cases. Same order.
26 of Delhi list.
Get to go there. Start with
Yes,
hearing just go there. Hearing
Machine matter.
Thank you.
May I please? But, this writ petition, my lord, petitioners are grateful employees of the higher secondary schools, my lord. And their claim is to, my lord, consider their candidature for promotion to the post of grade 3 LD assistant, my lord. The department has filed their affidavit, my lord, and They have also admitted that their department has to frame necessary regulations at page number 84, para 6. There are 6, page 84, my lord. There was earlier, while my lord, 2003 service rule was there was challenge to that rule, my lord, before the revision bench, and the revision bench has allowed this, my lord, directing the department to frame a policy for provision, to incorporate appropriate provision in the rule, my lord, for promotion to the post of grade 3 post, from the feeder post of grade 4. Accordingly, my lord, in the thereafter, my lord, the rule has changed, my lord, and there was a contempt case, and pursuant to that contempt case, my lord, one office memorandum was issued by the department, my lord. As that office memorandum was not as per the direction of the division bench, my lord, that has been, my lord, interfered by the single bench, and my lord, the department was directed to take further steps for the incorporation of the appropriate, my lord, provision. And in the paragraph 6, my lord, they have admitted, my lord, that condition. So my humble submission is that, my lord, this office and this writ petition may be disposed of with a direction to the, my lord, the state respondents, my lord, and to my lord, act as per their admission in the paragraph 6, my lord.
Who appears?
I'm there. My lord, here in our affidavit in last paragraph, my lord, the recruitment begs to state that till date the government of secondary education department has not been notified as regards the above mentioned amendment in the Assam Secondary Education Provincialized School 2018. In view of above, the claim of the petition instance case could not be considered. However, after amendment of the Assam Secondary Education Bill 2018, necessary action on a claim of the petitioner may be taken as per.
Because practically they've said that they have not yet amended.
Yes.
So when are we going to amend?
Therefore, my lord, my humble submission will give a direction, my lord, your
My
lordship.
lord, in a similarly situated matter, one is Otonu Kumar Nath.
I remember.
Yes.
I remember.
The honorable court has directed the secretary to file an affidavit, my lord. So similar kind of method here also.
In this case, my lord, this already affidavit is filed. There is no
Yes.
question of filing the affidavit here.
Affidavit filed from
And,
director.
In that particular case, I remember that they are formulating a policy.
yes.
Then that policy, they said it will be formulated soon. So this court said,
It is lying under the government.
file an affidavit
Yes.
enclosing the policy.
Then, my lord, my lord may give that number, my lord, and then that event it will be tagged together.
Yes.
Number to give.
I will give them.
He would
No, it has-
on request made by U. Sharma, the Standing Council,
Secondary education.
Secondary Education, this is letter along with the privacy number. So after.
But same observation maybe, my lord, your lordship may please to record, my lord, that the connected case is there and that they are
That's
going to
right.
frame. Yes.
After 2 weeks.
Along with, my lord, the WBC number.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You have to give the number.
Yes, yes.
Obligation.
39 and 40 ordered.
In item 39, Lordship may kindly peruse the direction of this honorable court, page 19, annexary page 19, last paragraph.
Page
19, Lordship, 19. Last paragraph, Lordship. That in view of the order that affects so and so in Dulu DB, I find that the petition, if they are still in service and are liable, are liable to be paid their salaries for the period work done by them. Accordingly, respondents shall examine. There is a direction law. The respondents shall examine whether the petitioners have worked subsequent to July 2007 in their respective school, and if it is found that petitioners have been working in such school beyond July, they should be paid their salary. So in this regard, lawsuit, we have issued an speaking order, lawsuit, where we have found that the petitioner has not been working for that period. That's why this case was rejected. Speaking order. This is the speaking order.
My lord, my respect to submission is there, my lord. Regarding, I received this letter yesterday, my lord. In respect of this school, my lord, the respondent number 4 already person order, my lord, who is categorically stated that in the year 2012, my lord, there is a heavy flood, my lord. However, that this, my lord,
Not have to challenge this order, lordship. If they have received this kind of letter, they have to challenge this particular speaking order. Direction only to find whether they are working, examine.
And my
On
lord,
examination, it is found that they are
the
not working.
concerned headmaster already clarified that, my lord, he has been working till since his death, my lord. The petitioner's husband died on 15/6/2012, my lord.
And finding is as per the report submitted by the DIF School Deputy Inspector of School Dhamadi, a letter dated so and so. Now, if they contradicted, they can challenge this order also. And direction was to examine whether they are working or not. If they are working, only then the payment of salary will come.
Last paragraph, my lord. Honored Dole, my lord, respondent number 4. Same school, my lord, Kholmora LP school. My lord, this,
What does it say?
my lord, may I read, my lord? That, the last paragraph, my lord, that as per the report of the sub-inspector of school Maskua Circle, the Gaumbura of the village concerned and the previous SMC president of the school, due to the flood water in the year 2012, most of the documents of the schools was damaged, including the teachers' attendance register from 2007 to 2011. Therefore, the sub-inspector of school concerned could not sort out your working days in school, but teachers' attendance register has been found from 2012 to 2016, and no working days has been found against your name. Therefore, no action could have been taken as per direction of Director of Elementary Education Assam by so and so, so and so. My lord, petitioner's husband already died, my lord, 15/6/2012. And these bunch of papers, my lord, in first vernacular, my lord, the concerned headmaster already clarified, my lord, categorically stated that the deceased husband continuously working in this, attending his work, my lord, since his death, my lord, till his death. I may be allowed, my lord, I will record, my lord.
All be subject of the writ petition, lordship, because we
My
have
lord, clear
issued a
direction
speaking
in the
order.
High Court to go and pay, my lord.
No.
Not to
As per
verify,
direction.
first to
Examine.
verify.
Verifying already, this is
The
this is
headmaster
record, my lord.
certificate is not.
Respondent number
Have you
says,
seen this order?
yes, my lord.
What do you say on this?
Well, since 2007, July 2007 to 2012, my lord, already, my lord, the papers is already damaged, my lord, school papers. My lord, up to your lordship, my lord, may I, my lord, submit that these documents I made record, my lord, in this case.
No, what I'm suggesting is you'll have to challenge this order.
Yes, and in that,
Contempt we can.
yes,
close
and
it.
in the read petition, he can annex all those record annexes and he can challenge this process.
You annex those records in the. But Mr.
Ego hai.
Ego. Don't select it. Mr. SMT Chishti.
I'm for 1, 2, 5, and 6.
Learned counsel for the respondents, 1,
2, 5, and 6.
5 and 6 as produced in order. Dated 9th August 2024. Issued by the Director of Elementary Education, Assam. Where it has been, it is stated that the number of working days against the petitioner's late husband is shown nil for the period with effect from August 2007 to 2016. And therefore, the petitioner's late husband is not entitled to area as well as current salaries to July 2017. Considering the order dated 9th August 2024. This court is of the consider of that the respondents have substantially complied with the orders passed by this court. Mr.
Ego hai.
A. Gohain, learned counsel for the petition. Also submits that the present contempt petition will be closed. However, he reserves the right.
Yes.
To challenge the order dated 9th, may be closed by reserving the right to the petitioner to challenge the order dated 9th August 2024. Stop. That we have the matter. This petition is closed. The order dated 9th August 2024 is placed on record.
Yes.
That is item.
And this is 39.
39.
And 14 of it, the director has already written to the district DO Dhemaji for furnishing a face area proposal that has not received loss. I have given instruction in the next item.
Okay, go ahead and counsel for the petition. Mr. SMT Chishti, learned counsel appearing for the
for the respondent number 2.
respondent number. What is this IA?
No, that is
Yes,
IA
my
in
lord,
a-
regarding item number 39, my lord.
13, that is already closed. Look.
Entry of the order. Say that in the item number 40, they go in under council to petition. On request made by Mr. SMT Chishti, learned counsel. How much time?
Hello, short date may be given, my lord, already.
2 weeks.
DO is not submitting.
2 weeks time is allowed to enable him to receive.
Date may be fixed, my lord.
List on. September.
Oblige you.
41.
In this case, matter relates to pensionary benefits, my lord. On the last occasion, Mr. B. Chaudhary pays for time for furnishing affidavit, my lord. Appearing for the respondent number 3, State Council of Educational Research and Training. Today he is absent, my lord.
Elementary. Is this instruction?
Instruction from HCRT Lordship.
No, but here's I'm having one instruction here.
SCRT, my lord.
5, okay.
SCRT.
This is contempt case.
HCRT
Oh, oh.
Corporate Study Council Lordship.
Contempt matter.
Mr. B. Chaudhary appears, my lord, in it.
I don't know what it is, huh? Oh, it's in the next item. Okay. Okay, heard
He
Mr.
is absent, my lord.
J. Sharma, learned counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. Bhattacharya for learned standing counsel, accountant general, and MS.
S4.
One word,
Respondent number 1.
standing counsel. Who did this? Miscellaneous Standing Council,
Lordship, elementary education,
elementary education.
respondent number 1.
None appears for the SCRT. This the matter.
Date may be fixed, my lord.
Matter again, 13th September.
Right.
Right.
42.
May I please your lordship? In this matter, PPO has been issued, my lord. The amount has not been released yet. Maybe fixed after 2 weeks.
Who is that instruction?
On last.
PPO issues.
What was the direction?
Um, to release the retirement benefits within 4 months, my lord. Page 36, my lord.
Okay, we're going to counsel for the MS
K. Burman.
K. Burman and the counsel for the petition submits that the PPO in respect of the petition has been issued. However, the pensionary amount is yet to be paid to the petition. She therefore pressed that the matter be listed in 2 weeks. Praise the Lord. This correction is.
Okay.
43.
My goodness.
Also, I have verified the record, the service is completed, Lord.
Huh?
Sir, I have verified the record, the office note of 19th of July 2023. So service is complete, prelims are also complete. Let the matter come up for admission hearing. There is an urgency, Lordship. My
What is the order?
19th of July
July.
2023.
Lawazima Court.
Yes, Dim Charlotte. I have the record.
How many respondents?
Up to 7, Lordship. 3, 4, 5, 7, Lordship. 6 is UGC. 3, 4, 5, 7, Lordship. And also so far the private respondent number 7 notice served, but he already appointed. So I maybe not lost interest, Lordship. He has already been appointed.
Respondent number?
7. Notice is also received by him.
So 4 is served. 5,
7, 6 already appeared UGC.
Say Dekal and the council.
And pleadings complete, so let them come up for admission here.
Peruse the proceedings of the Lawazima Court dated 19/7/2023. The notice on respondents for 3, 4, 5, and 7 shall be deemed to be complete. Have you filed your affidavit, thus?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Affidavit filed.
I file reply also, Lordship.
Okay, we'll list the matter. When do you want?
And Lordship on 13th of not 13th, Lordship. 12th of September, Lordship.
12th September in the admission column.
Yes. Obliged.
44.
So there is an interim order that may be continued.
Interim order passed.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? May I please, your lordship? The case is regarding non-payment of pensionary benefits and other ancillary benefits to the petitioner. Your lordship, my case is very simple and clear.
1 minute. Why is it coming for orders today?
Private respondent,
Sir.
service report size.
Yeah, service report has been completed, but I have seen in the office note, your lordship, they haven't filed the wakalatnama. They have filed a affidavit of opposition, but they haven't filed the wakalatnama. No, office note आना है.
Our names have been shown. I am for the respondent number 7, my lord. My name should be shown in the cause list, and I have filed the affidavit, my lord.
But have you filed your wakalatnama?
My name is shown in the, my lord, cause list.
They have filed on 17 8
Without filing wakalatna, how the name should come?
Then here it says without filing wakalatnama.
My name has come in the cause list, my lord. Without filing wakalatna, how it will be shown, my lord?
Respondent number 7 has filed.
Yes, I have filed the affidavit also.
He is a principal, current principal of the school.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, heard, mister.
GK Deka.
GK Dekkal and the council. Mr. D. Professional and the council appears to be respondent number 7. That he has filed contract. So, MS B. Das, pending council, second division, praise for how much time?
3 weeks time.
3 weeks time to file contract.
I'm for respondent 6.
List after 3 weeks in the admission column.
Your lordship, date.
R Boro Lodge.
Your lordship, date.
R Boro.
Our Learned Council appears for the respond number
6.
Your lordship, a kind request, a date may be fixed, your lordship.
Okay, 17th September.
Much obliged.
Right.
45.
May I speak? My lord, the order passed by this honorable court, lordship will find at page, my lord, 112/2023. And operative part, lordship will find at page 50, paragraph 22, my lord. Page 50, paragraph 22. Now, our service was provincialized, that has been withdrawn, and that withdrawal has been set aside by this honorable court. Despite of the order, my lord, no salary has been paid.
Some time is required here, my lord.
Last several occasions, my lord, they took time, my lord.
Contempt.
Yes, my lord, sometimes.
My lord, my submission, my lord, to contempt proceeding may be drawn against the, my lord, respondent of property.
Okay, we'll see the
Last month, now.
Several occasions, my lord.
Okay, heard MU Mondal Learned Council. Mr. U Sharma, Learned Learned Council appearing for which respondent?
Respond. Here, my lord. Respondent number 2, my lord.
Respondent number 2 is allowed. How much time?
2 weeks, my
2
lord.
weeks time to receive instructions. Okay. How about the notice on the other respondents?
Yes.
I am appearing for respondent number 4, 5, 8, and 9. And their direction is only to the respondent number 2
Yes,
to
Gora Learned Council interest appearance on behalf of respondents
4, 5, 8, and 9.
4, 5, 8, and 9. Okay, list, what is it? 2 weeks time or 2 weeks? List of the 2 weeks.
My lord, date may be fixed, my lord.
Will come.
46.
Even delay.
Where's my much?
But date may be fixed, my lord.
Okay, list. 11th.
11. Obliged.
May I please your lordship?
Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, a selection has been made, Lordship, in the Tengapara High School, Lordship, but approval is waiting, Lordship.
What is it?
Selection of headmaster, Lordship, in this case, Lordship, which is required, already selected, but approval is waiting, Lordship. But petitioner, neither petitioner and or respondent name selected, Lordship, at some other person. On regular process, Lordship.
Lordship, kindly see Annexure A, page 11, order dated 22/6/2023. Operating part is page 14, para 12. My lord, the outer limit is 60 days. But now August 2024.
Yes.
Lordship, already, Lordship,
Now, how long will it take for the approval to come?
Lordship, only approval is needed, Lordship. All formalities has been complied, Lordship. They have selected the second University High School teachers, Opir Kumar Bhattacharya.
Okay, correct, Mr.
Ali.
Learning Council.
2 weeks, Lordship.
MS
RB Bora,
RB Bora, Council appearing for the respondent number 1 submits that the selection process in respect of the headmasters of the schools has been completed and only the approval of the government is awaited. So she therefore prays for some time to enable her to receive instructions. List after 2 weeks.
Applies.
Next item 47, my lord, that may be fixed, my lord. I'm praying for production of record, my lord.
My lord, my item number 61, 31st is the working days, my lord. Already declared the working days 31.
mine next to them.
There's a senior counsel standing behind you. Let him complete his.
Yes. I'm sorry, my lord. Item number, there is only a notice can be issued. 59 and 59 and 60, my lord. 59, we have.
What is this IA?
IA we have filed. They have been working and there is an order by they should not be disturbed. In the meantime, they are not releasing my salary. So that a notice may be issued, my lord, in that case. Item number 59.
Third, Didas, the
yes.
senior counsel, assisted by MS.
S. Sharma.
Okay, S. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petition. Issue notice. Anybody appearing?
I'll be appearing for
Mr. S. Das, Learned Standing Counsel Higher Education, appears on behalf of the respondents, opposite party.
Yes.
1, 2,
Concord.
1, 2.
Okay. 1, 2. It will be only 3, 4.
For the opposite parties.
Party
1, 2,
3, 4,
3,
4,
5.
5.
5.
Up to 5.
And the
Okay,
principal.
We'll take notice. Up to 5. And rest we will take steps.
The applicants to take steps for.
From
service of
6 to
notice
11.
On the respondents 6 on the opposite parties 6 to 11. By registered proceeding within 1 week. 1 week.
Why I'm saying that in respect of some of the petitioners, other petitioners, they are still getting salary which is equated like me only. I have been deprived, that's the whole, and I have been working. I have shown one of the attendance sheet which I have been working. So pending will not be a bar because we are suffering, my lord.
Tendency of this IA shall not be a bar for the respondents to consider the case.
60 matter.
Okay, at least after 4 weeks notice
Yes.
has to go.
Yes, yes.
4 weeks.
My lord, item number 60 can be detached because I don't know, it has come along with this wrongly, it has come. These are polytechnic, but it's a different altogether. Nothing to do with this case. 60.
Mr. Didas, the senior counsel for the petitioner in item 60 submits that this matter is not related with the WBC 864 of 2022. And therefore submits that the matter be detected and and be listed on this after 2 weeks.
After 4 weeks also.
After 4 weeks.
Kindly a date may be fixed, lordship, in item number 60.
60.
Immediate for-
4 weeks.
23rd September.
September.
May I please, your lordship?
Hello.
Reply of this.
Item number 71, my lord. I will be allowed to take fresh steps, my lord. Item number 71, my lord.
Give me the file.
Service is awaited, my lord. I may be allowed to take.
Well, I'm a small player, my lord.
Item 71.
71. Service is awaited, my lord.
When was the last time you took service? Okay, Mr. H. Last call, last London Council with the petitioner praised for taking first steps for service of notice on the sole respondent by registered proceeding within 1 week.
Yes.
Praise the Lord. List of handbooks.
Most
My lord, item 34, my lord, already passed the order, my lord. Lordship fix next week, my lord. At date may be fixed. 29. my lord. Unless my lord, it will not come. my lord.
Okay, we will come up. If it does not come up, you make a mention. That's fine.
Item number 61 notice.
Okay, you give your dates. They will.
Yes, your lordship.
नया नया डेट दीजिए
डेट लगे